said it should be 3 green lights. Yep. I'm good. I'm good. Now these two are 1 and 2. That's right. So they're on. I see it.
Oh, never mind.
I mean, we're running on cellular tonight,
okay.
so it's gonna be what it's gonna be.
Okay.
So we're live. We're live.
We're live.
Yeah, he's afraid that it's going to be archived in the video. There's Coach. There's Coach Dwayne Dennis.
Oh, phone?
Hey, Coach.
Oh man,
It's football.
look at this.
There you go. That is just all for you.
Let me see. Let me see.
It's a 1XL. Like 50.
Well, we'll make it work. I like that. Hold on, let me get out of the monkey seat.
Good.
So-
Well, they had a scare a while ago. They thought we had lost internet connection. We're just going to have to archive it.
Uh-huh.
But David said no. They finagled it, and we're back live.
Okay, I've got a friend that I was telling about us doing a webcast, and she wants to know the website.
Or the sign.
David said it's easiest to get on YouTube.
Yeah, the sign.
Just go to YouTube on the internet and go to Norcross Network on YouTube.
Okay.
Or there's another. Or you can go to esenetwork.com and find Norcross on the ESE network. It'd be easier on YouTube is to find the Norcross network on YouTube.
So here's what I'm gonna do next week. I want us to look the same. I'll wear mine, and we do khakis or whatever.
Okay.
That way, you know what I mean. Then I gotta get a good hat like yours too. Then.
We've only got one camera in here. I don't know if she can turn that one around on us in about 10 minutes, and we'll welcome everyone.
So what's the latest? What do you hear about Lewis?
He looks good. He's on the field with him.
I think as long as he doesn't have to run.
That's what we were saying. I said to the PA guy.
Fans, may we have your attention,
He
please?
doesn't run.
Now entering the field to present the colors for tonight's game is the Norcross.
Because everything's quick. Everything's
Get,
quick.
get, what was it? Get rid of it. Get rid of it.
I talked to him last night, and I said, Lewis, you know how long you'll be out? He goes, no, Coach, I'm playing tomorrow. And I looked at him and I said,
It's hurting me.
Carrying the United States flag, Cadet First Sergeant J.D. Martinez.
yeah.
Lewis?
Carrying the Norcross High School colors, Cadet First Lieutenant Juliana Camarello. And on left shoulder, Cadet Captain Lorena Guzman.
Test.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we invite everyone to please rise for the playing of our national anthem to be performed by the Blue Devil Marching Band.
handful of people on here from the Mill Creek side that I know as well, so I can speak intelligently on both sides of that. I gotta bring a highlighter next time.
Where did she go? She's supposed to. Can you get her to turn to us, and we'll welcome everybody to the game? Can you turn that around to us, and then right before the game? Yeah, and we'll give us about we'll do it about 2 minutes. And we'll
in about 2 minutes, turn to
we'll
Okay.
and we're on and we're live. Yeah. Okay.
We'd like to thank our Silver Matrix Sports sponsors for today. Atlantic Electrical Distributors, Deacons Ford,
I know 2 minutes.
Norcross Sports Training Academy, City of Norcross, Piedmont Bayport,
What are these stages?
Cincinnati Medical Center, Medco, and Sports Medicine Center.
Word is Grayson is catching a little hay with Bergen Catholic.
They started at 5:30.
And don't forget to stop by the Milano Concession Stand during the
This way.
We got hamburgers, hot dogs.
Can you turn around and pick us up first? We'll welcome everybody to the game. If you can get us for at about turn around and pick us up. We'll welcome everybody to the game.
Oh, okay, okay.
Spin it around. Look.
Can you, you're on.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Norcross Blue Devil Football 2018. It's football night in Norcross, Coach. I'm Bill Wright, along with my partner, Dwayne Dennis. We're glad to be back for another exciting year of Norcross Blue Devil football in 2018. A lot to pack in tonight. Big game, Coach.
Well, every time we lock horns with Mill Creek, it seems to be the tendency that it's a really good game, high scoring type of game that goes in the balance, right up until the end. So I'm expecting nothing less tonight.
Absolutely, Coach. We kicked it off 2 weeks ago in Mercedes-Benz Dome, a great game against Mays.
Right.
There that night, late that night, I rolled over into Sunday morning with a big win. Tonight we go in, Coach Keith Maloof with 174 and 76 overall record, 152 and 65 here at Norcross.
Okay.
Coach Shannon Jarvis is the only coach in the history of Mill Creek.
And he's been on every one of these Mill Creek Norcross battles, and he's been on the losing side of the majority of those. I think they've only won maybe one or two.
The last two, we're 8-2 overall against Mill Creek, but they got the upper hand the last two games, 8-2. So we got to turn this thing around tonight. Big game. The big X factor tonight. We got our eyes on Lewis Williams, our quarterback. He went down with an ankle injury at Mercedes-Benz a couple of weeks ago. He's had that boot on all week. He looks good in warm-up. So let's see how it goes, Coach.
Here's the thing with Lewis. If he just does what he did in the Mercedes-Benz Dome, we'll be fine. Now, with the foot injury, you anticipate that they're going to try to get the ball out a little bit quicker so we can keep him out of harm's way. But excellent senior leadership is what we're seeing right now with Lewis. And, if for some reason he can't go through the whole game, we do have Teddy Gasswood, who's another senior.
Absolutely.
Not very often you have two senior quarterbacks on your staff. And so there's a good possibility that we should be fine at the quarterback position. Skill position guys are always going to do what they do. The big difference in this game is going to be what happens on the offensive and defensive lines.
Love that play on our big 10th grade guys along the line last week, 2 weeks ago, Coach. The big boys came in. The 10th graders, we got 3 10th graders, 1 junior, 1 senior. Great cohesion, great game. Not only from our offensive line, but the whole team was focused. Great game 2 weeks ago in the Dome.
Well, I don't have to tell you how proud I am of those guys. Those are guys that play for my 8th grade football team. And
Cemetery Hill.
It does not surprise me one bit. The things that they're doing, because they've been really hardworking, talented football players ever since I met them. Guys like Abel Aguirre and Farrow.
Absolutely.
These guys are going to be the standard that carries us for the next couple of years. So I'm tremendously excited when it comes to the sophomore class getting opportunities now, because the way I've been telling people is it's basically on-the-job training. So.
Mill Creek started their season 2 weeks ago in the Dome. They had a tough night against Walton. They bounced back last week against Decula. When you go back home, it's home cooking's always good to enjoy. They played better against Decula. They jumped out fast, so we better be ready. They jumped out fast in both halves. Right off the start of the game, they had 2 quick touchdowns, and they added another one at the start of the second half. So, well coached. Shannon Jarvis is a great coach, one of the senior coaches of the county. So it's going to be a tough battle.
Last week with them playing Decula, that was a rivalry game, and it seems they got up for that game. Well, guess what? This is a rivalry game as well. The football aspirations of every team in Gwinnett County, one way or another, goes through these two teams almost every year. So if you want to set your charts on having a great season, it starts tonight.
Lots of big games across Gwinnett County tonight and tomorrow. Over in Alpharetta, they got the Freedom Bowl. Our friends at Grayson playing the
Bergen Catholic.
The Bergen Catholic. They're playing as we speak.
Over
at Buford. So,
you have Buford playing Deerfield Beach out of Florida. So
great football in Georgia.
This game will rival any game that you got going on in the state today.
In the state across the nation
today. Yes, sir.
Great football that we're spoiled getting to see here in Gwinnett in 7A and in our regions 6, 7, and 8 here in the Gwinnett area. You see our team entering the end zone down there, getting ready. We're about 5 minutes away from kickoff here here tonight.
Your captains for this evening's
We're glad to have Chase's Wingery back as our main game sponsor with our player of the game. I spoke to Chase on the phone today, and just told him how much we appreciate him. And he was filling me in on that they were the Atlanta Magazine wings of the metro area.
How about that?
Great food. So you want to go by Chase's Grill and Wingery at Old Norcross. 17 flavors, handmade sauces, hand-cut wings. Everything's fresh. His mama meets you at the door.
Hello.
It's just great food and great environment. So we look forward during the game to be picking and choosing that Chase's Wingery player of the game. That hard-fought T-shirt that they earned.
Well,
here they come.
the Blue Devils coming out with those chrome helmets, and we've had pretty much good success when we don those shiny helmets. So I'm looking forward for us to come out here and just establish what kind of team we're going to be this year.
Coach, changes. We've had a lot of guys move on. Those great kickers have moved on to Georgia and South Carolina, and players have moved. But Kellen Grave to DePeralta is kicking great. That's a great tradition to hand on down to the guys. That you don't rebuild, you just reload.
There you go.
So last year was a tough year for the Blue Devils. We lost 3 or 4 tough games. That opening game there at Old Turner Field, that the referee sort of reset the ball on us, and Thunderfoot didn't get to kick his 50-yard field goal. But that happened then at Archer, the time run out. There were so many games we lost by 3 points. So great way to start.
I'm glad you brought that up, though, Bill. If you remember, we lost the game down at Georgia State against Colquitt, and Colquitt ended up playing for the state championship.
Yep.
They beat us by 3 points. That tells you how close football is in the state of Georgia. You know, we're 3 points away from beating the state runner-up. So that tells me the program is pointing in the right direction.
Our captains walking out toward midfield for the coin toss. Good to see Lewis there representing our captains.
Randy Cochran, Christian Wright.
Christian Wright, the big guy in the middle on defense. Randy Cochran, number 2.
And Hayes Sutton.
And Hayes Sutton, number 9. Nice crowd gathering tonight on a warm night in Georgia.
And the Blue Crew seems to be in preseason form. I had a chance to see them out in the parking lot, Bill, so that's not a concern tonight.
Fired up already. Norcross won the toss and decides to receive. So we want to get on the board first, Coach.
Get out to a good start.
Highlighter next time.
All right, we're 1 minute away from kickoff. We'll be receiving on the southern end of the field. In our opening game, our return guy was Randy Cochran. Let's see if he drops back deep when we take the field.
And keeping in the tradition of very good return guys in the Norcross history, harking back to the days of guys like Alvin Kamara and Miles Autry. You kick it deep, there's a chance if you don't get the ball in the end zone.
Play with fire.
Yeah, you're setting yourself up for a change in field position.
The Mill Creek kickoff specialist. Is this going to be, is it number 92? Yep, number 92, Michael Calabrese. Coach, last week he kicked off short but high, so let's see if we're prepared to field it around the 20 and maybe get that early return.
And you know, just like I know, Bill, in these type of games, you know, field position is everything. So if you can establish, you know, good starting points at the beginning of the game, it bodes well for you.
Lance Jackson back on the 5 in the middle. So we're ready to kick it off for another home season of Blue Devil football.
Couldn't ask for a better day, Bill.
Oh, great weather. Blue sky overhead. Nicholas Calabrese looks. And he approaches the ball.
Line drive kick.
Oh, good coverage by Mill Creek. Lance Jackson out to the 16. It'll be 1st and 10 as Norcross starts our first series.
1st and 10, Blue Devils from the 17-yard line.
Good stuff right there.
Let's stay away from anything unusual happening. Let's move that ball. A little pass in the flat.
Norcross comes out with an empty formation. Good yardage right there.
Pass complete to number 22,
Cameron Jackson.
Oh, good. Move those chains. They're going to spot the first. Yep, referee says first down, Blue Devils.
Bill, we have a law firm in the backfield. Jackson and Jackson law firm.
Jackson.
So you pick a Jackson.
1st and 10 from the 27. Handoff. Oh, we're going to get caught us in the backfield. Lance Jackson goes down for a loss of about 7.
Yeah, that was a nice play by Austin Ruiz Velasco on the penetration there.
He's a hoss.
We got to get that cleaned up.
He's a returning all-county guy from his junior year.
Mm-hmm.
So he's the stud on their defensive line. 2nd and about 16. Lewis looks over the middle. Oh, incomplete. No, he called it live.
Okay, incomplete.
No, the head referee was letting that ball go live, and the line judge waved it off.
Yeah, I was just about to say there's a lot of blind referees in Georgia, but they cleaned that one up. So
the guy with a white hat, and he's a king with a white end on a stick. 3rd and long. If we don't get the first down, we need a little yardage back to help flip the field a little bit. Lewis takes the snap.
good protection, good throw.
Good throw.
Wide open.
He overthrew him.
gosh.
He overthrew him. He was open. Isaiah Wilson.
Yeah, and I tell you this, we're going to come back to that. We're going to come back to that.
That was open. That could have been 6, Coach.
Yeah.
4th and 18 from our own 19.
19 to return the punt for the Hawks, number 11, Will Teschner.
Will Teschner back deep for Mill Creek. Oh, the snap's high. Oh, he got it away.
Oh, great punt. Great punt to even get that off.
Oh, is that going to – no flag?
Hands down.
Was it a flag?
Yeah, I don't know if he even called for a fair catch on that one, so no penalty on the play.
The timing was short field. It'll be 1st and 10 for Mill Creek.
Great effort by Tishner on that to get that off, because that could have been disastrous.
That could have been 6 points the other direction. So off up the middle.
Good job by the defense. Good job.
About 2. A lot of pulling and jerking
Yeah.
going on up there on the pile, but
They come out and do what Mill Creek likes to do there, Bill. They want to establish a run. And
no huddle. Back up to the line quickly. 2nd and 8 from the 37 with 10:24 in the quarter. In motion. Handoff around left end. He breaks the end down to looks like first down yardage. It's going to be real close.
yeah,
They're right on the post.
seem like they caught us moving around trying to get set up and got the snap off just in time.
First down for Mill Creek.
First down, Mill Creek.
And they're just basically moving right to left.
Oh,
Good defensive play.
Hang on.
Oh, he reversed field. Great play. Great play.
Parker, the ball carrier.
Lee Parker. Chancellor Lee Parker, number 4. He turned a loss of about 5 into a gain of about 5. So
Yeah.
he kept his balance. We didn't stay wrapped up. It's going to be 2nd and short. The running backs, number 20, Parker Rubble, and number 4, Chancellor Lee Parker, are big play guys. So we got to hang on, wrap up. That would have been a big loss. Handoff up the middle. He's got a first down. He's down to about the 10.
Anthony Thompson.
Anthony Thompson, number 1, the big fullback, found the hole in the middle.
Randy Cochran at the tackle.
So they're knocking on the door. They're inside the 10. They're in the red zone, inside the 10.
And just like we kind of predicted,
No, they're marking on the 11, so they'll have enough space to get a first down on the 1.
field position is going to play a big part here. So we got to tighten up here and maybe try to hold these guys to at least a field goal
Yeah, they got
opportunity.
that short field on their first drive. So 1st and 10 from the 11. Oh,
There
good
we go.
stop.
There
Good
we
stop.
go.
There you go. Wrapped him up back on the 15.
Thompson, the ball carrier.
I think Mill Creek's going to find out trying to run side to side is not going to be a good option today.
The 15-yard line. Tackles
Good team
made by
speed.
Jalen Jackson, along with Tyler Moore.
Good play by the whole defensive line. Jalen Jackson.
Tyler Moore.
Good stop by the defensive line. Second, good loss there. 2nd and about 14 from the 15.
Yeah, and these are the down and distances you want to get Mill
Good
Creek
stop
in.
again. Stop
Yeah.
right at the line of scrimmage.
Handoff is to Thompson. Tackle made by number 24, Jalen Jackson.
Jalen Jackson again on the stop.
Jalen-
Same thing. This is what we want to do. We want to make Mill Creek do the things that they don't want to do. Mill Creek doesn't want to throw the ball. They prefer to run the ball if they could.
He's got 2 wide outs to his left. He looks left, lobs it in the end zone, overthrew. He was open, but Baxter overthrew him.
Intended for number 20, Parker Roble.
Quarterback didn't have a lot of time, and he had to get rid of the ball a little bit earlier than he anticipated, and great pressure by the defensive front.
Baxley Harris, the 6', 180-pound senior quarterback. So they will try their field goal. They're spotting it on about the 22, so it'll be a 32-yard, no win.
From the right hash.
Old Glory's lying limp on the flagpole. Snap, kick. It's good.
And the kick is good by Sam.
So we held them at the cross 0.
I think we can consider that a win based on how things started off. So that's
They do score first, so now let's get this thing back.
Back deep to return for
Lance Jackson back deep on the 5. So their kicker used a new strategy that he didn't use against Decula. He kicked the low line drive. Against Decula, he was kicking the high short kick. So let's see if he kicks the low line driver or the high short one.
okay. Good job. Directional kick. Oh, man, we needed one block.
Needed a block. Oh, there comes a flag.
Randy Cochran will return out
Randy Cochran was dropped at about the 19.
Tackle made by Romeo Pelham. There's a penalty marker now.
The back judge threw the flag about 30 yards toward the play from the 50. He's discussing it with the head official, and he says blocking the back against Norcross. So we're going to start the drive deep again, Dwayne.
Penalty against the Blue Devils.
Where are they going to step it off from is the next question. From the end of the play. So it should be about the 9.5.
And it'll be interesting to see how we come out here and attack now. We've seen that we can get behind their defensive backs.
I don't like to nitpick, but he shorted us about a half a yard. But maybe math wasn't his long suit. He was absent that day, Coach. 1st and 10 from the 9. Lewis checks the troops, claps his hands. Hands off up the middle. No gain in the middle of the line.
Mm-hmm.
Was that Lance Jackson, I believe?
Lance Jackson, the ball
It
carrier.
was.
Stop for no gain.
2nd and 10 from the 9. 7:44 in the first quarter. The clock running. Mill Creek up 3-0. We have 2 wide outs to the left, 1 to the right. Lewis hands off the middle again. Gain of a couple. It's going to be 3rd and long. 3rd and about 8. Maybe 7. A long 8, a short 7. A long 7, a short 8. 3rd down. Coach, we need a first down right here.
Well, we've tried, testing the interior of that defense. Against these wide receivers that we have.
We got Isaiah Wilson in the middle over here on the hash mark. Whoop, don't jump, guys.
Had the screenplay set up and it just didn't
It
materialize.
didn't quite develop right, did it? So
That'll bring up 4th down.
did they call that a completion? It's
Believe
4th
it.
down either way, whether it was completion or incompletion.
All right.
4th and long from the 10. We need a smoother snap and a good high booming punt this time to push them back over the 50.
And Bill, you know how I feel about those guys back there returning. I feel like they're on scholarship, so we don't want to kick the ball directly to them if we can.
Oh no, the
That's
snapped
safety.
over his head. That's
That's a safety.
2 points the other way.
And the ball is knocked out of the end zone. It'll be a
And we'll be free kicking from the 20. So we dig ourselves a little deeper hole at 6:12 left in the first quarter. We tack 2 more on the board for Mill Creek. That makes the score Mill Creek 5, Norcross 0.
Now with that safety, Bill, that's not, that's poor execution right there, but it's not the worst thing that could have happened on that situation. So,
We're playing with fire,
yeah.
but we need to free kick this thing from the 20 and get a stop and get a turnover. It's time for the defense to step up and have our offenses back here.
Well, one thing we need to do on this possession is definitely limit the opportunity of them getting any kind of score here. 5-0, not the end of the world. Kind of need to settle down, compose ourselves, and start playing Norcross football.
So we're going to kick from the tee. People sometimes will punt from the 20. But we're going to tee it up and kick from the 20. There it goes. It's going to be taken in at about the 25, 26, up the middle. Right up the middle. He's going to be brought down across midfield on the Norcross at about the 48.
Down inside the 50 to Norcross.
Big return for Mill Creek, Coach. That was a
Blue Devils tackle made by number
field
40.
flipper.
Same thing. Field position. Big game's always going to play a factor. Now we just got to.
Number 5 takes the snap, hands off up the middle. Nice gain of about 5 yards on first down.
Before it gets rolling. Oh, God.
Right up the middle again. He breaks through. He breaks all the way through. Big gain all the way down to the 22.
Referees missed a hold there on the interior, and is exactly what the running back needed to get to that next level.
1st and 10 from the 22. Parker Roble with a big run.
Almost in scoring position here.
Almost in the red zone area. Yeah.
Good tackle. Good
Off
tackle.
around right side.
Number 7 there.
Tyler Moore.
Sure was.
Good stop after a gain of 2. All right, got to push him back here.
Well,
We're rolling down toward 5 minutes in the quarter. We got to hold him out of the end zone.
same thing. When Mill Creek decides to go left to right, they get in trouble. So we want them going left to right.
So Harris has Lee Parker in the backfield with him. Are they coming? He's going to hand it to him coming left. There goes Roble to his right. He looks, throws across. Oh, good catch.
Good play design there.
Good catch by his guy. Slipping by Smith from Mill Creek for the first down at the 9.
Yeah, looks like they got a little pass there to the tight end, and he was open there in the flats.
1st and goal from the 9. Harris takes the snap, hands off up the middle again, into the end zone.
Touchdown, Mill Creek.
Trots Chancellor Lee Parker. Coach, that looked too easy.
Yeah. Once again, they attack right at the interior. I don't know if we're going to change our front or start sending somebody through that A-gap, but that seems to be where they like to run right now.
They're hitting it early and often. So for the PAT,
Oh, gosh. And here's what you don't want. We had a offsides penalty.
offsides against Norcross. They decline, so they'll still kick.
Okay.
They'll just leave it right there.
Well, that's good.
Kick it. Sam Stites, number 3, kicks up. Good.
And the extra point is good.
So the 4:38 remaining in the first quarter. Our new score: Mill Creek 12, Norcross 0.
Well, Bill, the thing that's establishing what's happening in this game is field position. And Mill Creek start off both drives in excellent field position.
On our end of the field.
Right.
On the plus end of the field, on our side of the 50. But give Mill Creek credit. They've executed their kicking game.
And taking advantage of the mistakes that we've made so far. So, let's see if we can make some adjustments here on offense and defense and get back in this ball game.
Calabrese to kick off for Mill Creek. He tees it up. Nicholas Calabrese. Good high kick. Taken in at about the 5. Good run up the middle. Good break up to over the 25. So Lance Jackson gets our best starting field position of the night from the, they're going to put at the 26. 1st and 10 from the 26 with 4:31 remaining in the first quarter.
Norcross will start 1st and 10 from their own 26.
Coach, we need to get Isaiah Wilson involved.
Absolutely.
We missed a good chance a while ago with one little bit, just a yard overthrown. So we had an opportunity. So we need to make the connections this time and get back on the scoring side.
Good pass, good throw. And that's where we can make some progress right there.
Hayes Sutton with the Blue Devils' first down.
Great route, sure hands, exactly what you needed.
Watched it all the way in. First and 10 from the Mill Creek 41. 4:24 left in the first quarter. Pass across the middle, good catch. It's complete.
Sutton again.
Hey, Sutton again, good hands.
And this is the part of the Mill Creek defense that we feel like we can make some advances in. So, like, let's test them out. Pass the ball to run. Like a lot of teams like to run the pass. Let's pass the run.
Oh, but ball's loose. I think we covered it back.
We got it back.
But we lost about 8 yards.
Something unusual happened on the snap.
And there was enough pressure that Lewis couldn't keep his foot. And the ball came out, but we fell it. Now it's 3rd and long instead of 3rd and short. 3:39, the clock running in the first quarter.
3rd down and 9 yards to go.
3rd and 9 from the 42. 3 wide outs right. Lewis takes snap. He looks left. He throws left. Good catch.
Hey, Sutton again for the first down.
Oh, bad boy, Sutton. Gain of about 15 yards. Big catch, Hayes.
Lewis seems comfortable throwing to him. He's right where he needs to be.
We don't want to talk too much about the bad ankle, but he's not showing him a whole lot of.
Got up a little
Side effects.
gingerly there, but, he's solid.
1st and 10 from the Mill Creek 46. Lewis looks over the middle, throws over the middle. Isaiah Wilson, there he is. We got 31-yard line. Stopped right there. Another first down, Blue Devils.
It makes you wonder, why didn't we just start doing this from the get-go? I think the way it's looking, Bill, we've got to throw to run. A lot of teams like to run to throw. We got to throw to set up the run.
As the baseball said, they got to pitch backwards. 1st and 10 from the 31. 2:48 clock running in the first quarter.
Yeah, Mill Creek doesn't seem to have an answer. There's going to be a timeout here.
Little confusion.
I don't know much.
So, Blue Devils called first time out
Yeah.
in the first half.
This is the game that we want to play. We want to play match up with our athletes and let's go that route versus, the power situation. Seems like they've done a little bit better protecting Lewis back there as well. But big play on that 3rd down.
Nice play. 3rd and long. Nice catch. Hayes Sutton and Isaiah Wilson are great receivers.
Mm-hmm.
2:41.
Now, of course, as you get closer to the goal line, you're going to want to be able to punch it in with the run if possible. So,
Lance Jackson, Cam Jackson. It's nice to have the 1-2 punch.
law firm of Jackson and Jackson. Williams, Jackson, and Jackson there.
1st and 10 from the 31. We'll drop the ball. The ball's loose. It's a scrum on the ball.
It looks like we recovered it. And it's one of those plays, Bill, it looks so good, and you kind of get excited as a running back, and you just got to do the little things first.
Yep. Watch it into your hand.
Don't get too excited. Fundamentals, always a big part.
So we're behind the chains again, 2nd and about 12 from the 33. Lewis takes the snap, looks right, throws right.
Got to be a flag. Had to be a flag. Had to be. Had to be, because if he doesn't hit that young man, he's running all the way to the end zone.
I think the umpire was too close to the play.
And basically, a lot of times with secondary and linebackers, if you come through their zone, they're going to hit you. But you can't do that
too fast, too quick.
Before he has the ball.
The middle linebacker said, "Not in my house," but there's a time and a place for everything.
And I believe that's an automatic first down.
That'd be a first down, Blue Devils. You're going to spot it. 18.
And here's the important part: we've got to come away from this drive with a touchdown. Field goal is great, get points on the board, but 12-7 is a lot better situation than.
All right, Chase's Grill and Wingery red zone, 1st and 10 from the 18. Lewis takes a snap, Looks right. Throws right. A little high.
Yeah.
A little bit high.
Good play by 28. I think that's Josh Battle. And if I'm not mistaken, it is 10th grader, and he was a stud when I played against him in the park, and he came up and made a good play there.
He broke it up well. Randy Smith couldn't pull it down. That was asking a lot to pull that one down and have that guy hit you in the back of the ribs on a good stop.
Now, the thing about that is if you miss that tackle and he catches that ball, he's gone.
It's a home run.
Yeah.
2nd and 10 from the 18. Lewis looks across the middle, throws across the middle. Incomplete.
Another flag, and he was early. They're having a difficulty covering our receivers.
He was grabbing. He was tackling
Right.
Isaiah.
Right.
Should be another first down. Well, let's see if we do the math again. That's going to be half the distance from the 19.
And I tell you what.
If they use the same slide rule they used a while ago.
Well, and I'll tell you what happened on that play. Lewis pumped to get his receiver to clear, and that pump is the difference between that DB being there on time and having to grab the guy running across his face. So good execution right there, and bad execution by Mill Creek. Mill Creek has not shown that they're capable of covering our receivers.
First and goal from the 9. So we have our play called and sent in. 1:53 to go in the first quarter. We're on the 9. First and goal from the 9. 2 wideouts, Randy and Isaiah over on the right. Lewis looks. Randy goes in motion. Handoff up the middle.
Good job. Good job. Good job. Keep your feet moving.
Good drive.
Good play design there.
Cameron Jackson. Good hard drive off the right tackle.
And that's a first down. First and goal inside the 5. Here's what you need.
So we're back on the ball in a hurry. Handoff on the right. We're pushing down for another yard or so. A little bit short of the goal line. It's going to be Cameron gained 1. It'll be second and about 2. Lewis Williams still in the shotgun from the 2. Second down.
Motion.
Takes the snap. Around right end. Go, go, go.
Touchdown. Touchdown. Good job.
Hello, Norcross, Georgia. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Good job, Cameron.
That gets us back in the old ball game, Coach.
Little bit of wrinkle on the same play, same formation, same motion, but instead of running it inside, kind of veered it to the outside and got.
Great combination of the run and the pass. As
Absolutely.
you said, the pass set up the run.
Absolutely.
Here off of the all-important PAT. The D. Peralta kick up. It's good.
Kind of reminds you of some there, don't you, Bill?
We get a little spoiled to the Thunderfoot kickers here in Norcross, Georgia.
Funny story is word on the street is Jake may be starting at Georgia. So surprise, surprise, Bill.
I have heard the same thing at church from my Bulldog friends that Jake has showed up and showing out over at the early practice in Athens. So great for him. Doesn't surprise us, Coach.
Not one bit. Now we got a football game. Now flip this field position. Make it a little bit tougher for them to run the ball inside. We've already established they cannot run the ball outside. So if we can get that started.
Back deep to return for Mill Creek. Lee Parker along with Jacob Allen. Rob Hill.
Chancellor Lee Parker back deep. He's there do it all, running back for the Mill Creek Hawks. And And he takes it at about the 6. He's going to be dropped.
Good job.
That's a 17.
Good job. Hey, Bill, when's the last time we saw a kick returned here at Norcross?
Oh, man.
16-yard line.
If they're going to return it, that's even better.
Exactly.
The 16 is even better than the 20.
It's been a long time since we've seen a return, though, Bill.
So, good kick coverage by the special team.
Absolutely. Great big hit.
So, with 58 seconds to go in the first quarter, Mill Creek has 1st and 10 from their own 17. And off up the middle of that.
There we
their bread
go.
and butter
There we
play.
go.
He's going to
There
get
we
about
go.
3.
There we go.
That's a better stop that time.
Defended it a little bit better. Once again, we want them to do what they don't want to do. They don't want to run side to side. They don't want to throw the ball. Let's make them do both of the things that they don't want to do and get them playing our style of football.
2nd and 7 from just outside the 21, outside the 20, close to the 21. Oh, did we jump off sides? Oh, no. That's going to make a 2nd and short. Got to eliminate the mental mistakes. 28 seconds. Oh, it'd be nice, Coach, to hold them back here and get that field position. 2nd and a long 1 from the 26.
They're still running the ball.
He gets his first down. He's
Yeah.
up to the 30. He's going to.
Mill Creek has little desire to throw the ball. They want to run the ball.
Yeah, the ground game is their game.
And something they did right there, they sent late motion to make you declare what you're going to do on defense, and then they decide what they're going to do.
So they're going to let the clock run down. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Into the first quarter.
All right.
Your score, Mill Creek 12, Norcross 7. It'll be, when we come back to start of the second quarter, it'll be 1st and 10 from the 31 as the officials get with the chain gang and the field.
And look how big that safety is, Bill. You don't get that safety, you hold them to a field goal, it's 10-3. Or it's 10, set 10-7. So we've got to do a better job of sealing up the interior along the D tackles and shutting down that running attack.
That seemed like a long quarter, Coach.
Well, when you have miscues and things of that nature, getting the first game at home jitters out of the way.
Settle down. Yeah, hang in there. Stop the bleeding. Reduce the errors.
In the Marine Corps, they said, stop the bleeding, start the breathing, protect the wound, treat for shock. So that's what we're trying to do now.
12 minutes on the clock. As we start the second quarter, our score, Mill Creek 12, Norcross 7, 1st and 10 from their own 31. Harris in the shotgun. Hands off to Lee Parker around left end. He breaks the left end. He breaks the corner. He runs over a guy. He's out to about the 48. Hard run. Good blocking by Mill Creek.
Had a lot of momentum on that one.
Need to pick it up here and slow this ground game, this Mill Creek ground game down, Coach. 1st and 10 from the 46. Harris has one back. Handoff up the middle. Big game, big hole. Another first down.
Same thing. Late motion. Kind of did what we call a wham block on that one. Had the tight end block the interior lineman, kicked him out, and run right up underneath him.
1st and 10 from the 42. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Get off. Did we get off? Good stop in the middle that time, gain of 2 or 3. Number 1, Thompson stopped after a gain of about 3. 2nd and about 7. Christian Wright filling up the middle from that middle linebacker spot of his. Harry sends his tight end in motion back to the left. Handoff up the middle to Thompson.
Wrap him up, wrap him up. Good job, good job.
Good stop by Keyshawn Wilford.
And Keyshawn is one of those guys where he's at his best when he's attacking the passer. So they've kind of neutralized him at a point, but right there he makes a good play on the run game. So he's showing that he's an all-around good football player on the defensive side.
Pinched his way into the middle and got to the center to make that 3rd and about 5.
And here's what we want. We want them doing what they don't want to do. They don't want to pass the ball.
Big 3rd down play.
Run play. Good job.
Harris on the keeper.
Oh, gosh.
And he got his 1st down. Almost the last thing we're expecting was for a run from Harris. Good,
right.
And a good movement by himself. He needed 5 and picked up 6.
Bill, they have no desire to pass the ball. They don't want to do it.
1st and 10, Mill Creek from the Norcross 36. Running down to 10 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. Mill Creek's going to call timeout. Coach, this is a big drive, and they know it's a big drive. They want to keep this thing going.
You know, I'm almost tempted to want us to send a blitz, get them in a negative 2nd and long, discourage them from running the ball, make them throw the ball. Now we're in 3rd and long, doing exactly what we want you to do.
Very few passes, Coach. We don't have a statistician in the room with us.
I can guarantee you it's under 5.
Very, very, very few passes. Their running game is gashing big runs. So it will be 1st and 10 from the Norcross 31 as Mill Creek comes back over the ball. 10:01 to go in the 2nd quarter. Baxley Harris has Thompson in the backfield with him. Has a full backfield. Hand off to the right. Big hole. Big run.
Oh,
1st
gosh.
down. He breaks clear. He's in the end zone. Chancellor Lee Parker for the touchdown.
Bad angle. Bad angle by the safety on that one.
Good hard, quick run. Good blocking. Good running. Good execution by Mill Creek. 9:52 to go in the 2nd quarter. That now makes the score 18-7 as they will attempt the PAT. Number three, Sam Stites to kick. The kick is up. And the kick is good.
I'm sure at halftime we're going to address that whole run situation and see if we can get that better. But right now we need to get back on offense, get a score, get that momentum back. Momentum is so important in these high school football games. So let's
got to match here. Yeah, with the score, with the difference of 12, you got to stay in the game. Got to match it here. So with 9:52 to go in the 2nd quarter, our new score, Mill Creek will be receiving on the baseball field end on the north end.
And very important on this particular drive, with the fact that Mill Creek hits the ball at the halftime, you want to go
Absolutely.
ahead. You want to go ahead and get a drive and slow that train down and take some positive momentum into the half.
Nicholas Calabrese to kick. His kicks, Coach, are the key to this first half.
So far.
We have done not a great job of getting field position after his kicks. It's fielded at about the 10. We dropped it. We picked it up, and we're dropped at the 15.
Just got to concentrate a little, focus a little bit more.
We're not a well-oiled machine just yet, so we're going to work through this. as you said a while ago, that was bad. Could have been worse. We did recover the drop. Blue Devils first down and 10 from our own 19. No, our own 14. From our own 14. Backed up deep, long field.
And so far, you got to take your hats off to Lewis Williams. He's playing a gutsy performance on a bad wheel, and just leading his team right now. So let's see if he can continue.
A low snap. He looks over the middle. Good pass. Good catch.
Good job, Christian.
Christian Sims. Good run. Good hands. Good catch. Good concentration. And he shitted that first blocker. That first tackler. He pushed him off and got the first down. 1st and 10 again from the 27. 3 wide outs right. He throws it a little high. There's a catch.
Pass complete to number 13, Randy Smith.
Good catch for Randy Smith. It was a little bit high. He brought it down.
And I'll tell you something else we can do here is kind of speed up the tempo, get that line worn out, then you can run the ball. So that's another thing we could probably do here. Don't give them time to adjust. And
2nd and 7 from our own 30.
good job, Farrell.
Lewis looks, fakes the handoff across the middle.
Good job,
catch.
Hayes.
Hayes
First
Sutton,
down.
first down. They're trying to rip the ball loose, and he
Easy.
hangs 8, covers it up with both hands.
Easy.
Good mechanics.
And perfect execution. Great snap, good fake, good catch. Secure the ball.
8:48 in the second quarter. We're across the 40 still on our end, but we're moving the ball, Coach. We started back on the 14, so this is a good drive. Let's keep it going and put that thing in the end zone.
Mill Creek has not proven that they can stop us passing the ball yet.
Whistle. Movement on
come on.
Norcross. We're not making life easy on ourselves.
What's the rule about digging a hole there, Bill?
Stop digging. When you find yourself in the hole, stop digging. 1st and 15 from the 36. But Lewis has got a good rhythm. The receivers are executing. And our big offensive line is protecting him good. He hadn't taken a hit tonight, so let's keep that going.
Good snap.
He looks over the middle. He fakes. He
Come
pumps.
on, good throw.
He throws.
Good throw. Good throw. Good throw.
Wilson.
They cannot stop us passing the ball. Touchdown.
Across Georgia. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Isaiah Wilson.
Bill, they cannot stop us from passing the ball.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
They know it. We know it. Keep doing it.
That boy, number 11. Good blocking by our big boys up front.
Great.
Our offensive linemen, they don't get called out until they hold. But great blocking. He had all day to throw. That looked like that play that was about a foot overthrown on that first drive.
Great pass, great catch. And if the defense comes out and gets one hole,
kick, snap, up, it's
good.
good. That Peralta.
We get a good stop here. We've proven like we're going to be in this football game as long as we can slow that run game down.
Bring your lunch. This is an all-day battle here.
Yes, sir. And it's always like this when we play Mill Creek.
19-14 is our new score. We're down by 5 with 8:06 to go in the second quarter.
Well, here's what we need. We need somebody to make a big play, big hit, get a turnover, and now we got a brand new football game.
Cut out the errors, cut out the mistakes, and we're back in this thing.
Peralta to kick off for Norcross. Jacob Allen back deep along with Lee Parker.
And we may need to take a page out of their book with the kickoff here as far as getting it up a little bit higher, not giving them an opportunity to get a good return, getting a return group down there and pinning them deep and make them go the whole field doing what they like to do.
There's the kick. It's a low driving kick. It's out of bounds.
Well,
it's going to be a 35-yard line starter.
Not quite what we wanted there, but
Looks sort of like one of my golf shots as it sort of shanked over toward the to his left.
dog leg left. You're trying to hit a dog leg right.
Went out at about the 5.
Same thing, Bill. Could have been worse. But now we got to get a good stop here and then get it right back in this football game.
So defense has got to just we need a 3 and out right here. On their own 35, 1st and 10, 8:06 to go in the second quarter. Handoff to the left. Chancellor Lee Parker.
Good tackle.
Lee Parker stopped at the line of scrimmage for a change there, Coach.
That was number 90, Amon Clemens.
2nd and 9. Handoff around right in. Good pursuit. Good spin by Parker Rubble. Gain of about 5. It's going to be 3rd. Big 3rd down. 3rd and about 3. 3rd and about 3. Big play in the ball game here. You expect the handoff to, is that number 20 there in the backfield with him? 3rd and about 3 from the 42. The 45 is the line to make. There's the snap. Run to the right. And he's down. Yeah, good job, defense. Good pursuit. Christian Wright from his middle linebacker spot over there on the corner to make the big 3rd down play. Drop for a loss. It'll be 4th and about 4. Drop for about a yard loss. With 6:30 in the clock running, let's get this ball back and score again and take the lead as we go to the dressing room.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Great defensive stop. And now let's flip this field. Watch for the fake.
Snap from the 42. There's the kick.
Okay.
Fair catch is called. Almost a little touching, but wasn't enough for the referee to call interference or touching after the fair catch. So it will be 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils as they'll put the ball in play. They're going to spot it at about the 19.
And the majority of the first half, it's been Mill Creek establishing what they like to do. And now we stop that. Now we got to see if they can stop what we like to do. And they haven't proven they've been able to stop that.
6:09, 1st and 10 from our own 19. 2 wide outs left, 1 right. Lewis in the shotgun. Takes the snap. He looks over the middle. He steps up. He flips it to his up back.
Good job. Good job. Good job.
Good run. Is that Lance or?
That's Lance.
Lance Jackson. Good run. Good view of the field by Lewis as he flipped it to him as his wide outs were covered.
Perfect example. Lewis had an opportunity to run and pick up the 1st down, but does what a good quarterback does, keeps his eyes downfield, delivers the ball.
Mill Creek has a guy down. Referee's called timeout for the injury. With 6 minutes even, 6:00 on the clock, 6 minutes exactly to go in the second quarter.
And the player down for Mill Creek is number 9, Colin Williams.
Our Gwinnett medical trainers quickly on the field. We are blessed in Gwinnett County to have some of the best medical staff in the nation. From a concussion institute to all the trainers that they provide, our high schools across the county. Gwinnett Medical Center does a great job of the training staff that we get. As I travel the country and survey and visit schools, that I can kind of brag on what we have back in Gwinnett County. Mm-hmm. It's good to be thankful for all the great trainers and the job they do not just every Friday night, but 7 days a week.
Hey, Bill, 2 of my personal favorites, Harris Patel and Dr. Levingood, who did my knee surgery. So you won't get me saying anything bad about the guys from Gwinnett Medical.
Great guys. Great men and women, professionals to the utmost caliber. So, 1st and 10 from our own 40.
Now, Bill, the gentleman that just went down injured was a junior defensive back. So now I want to find out who his replacement is, and let's attack that guy and see if he's any better than the guy that just left.
Say, welcome to Norcross. 6 minutes, the clock's running, 5:59. Lewis calls this play, snaps in the shotgun, looks over the middle, throws deep. A little bit.
And they did exactly what I said, Bill. Kamari Glover is a backup, and that's exactly who they attacked on that play.
Christian Sims just a yard away, but good hard run.
Well, that's a precursor to something good, Bill, because
we'll come back to that.
We'll come back to it and we'll
foul that away.
Make a little bit of an adjustment, a little bit better throw. The kid was in trail technique the whole time, so we know we can get that.
3 wide outs right. Across the middle, good catch. That's going to be first down. Referee says he's down.
And once again, who do we attack? The guy that replaces the guy that's injured. You bring a sophomore in, he's got the Krispy Kreme red light on him right now, Bill.
1st and 10 from midfield. We're on the 50-yard stripe. 5:34, the clock running. Put this thing in the end zone, guys. 2 wide outs to either side.
Now they're rotating the safety over on that side, trying to give him a little bit of help.
Lewis looks across the middle again. Catch. Oh, he dropped it. He was trying to turn upfield.
Oh, man.
Christian Sims dropped it. Good throw by Lewis. Good try by Christian Sims. He ran a good pattern. He was there. Just couldn't look it all the way in under his arm.
Another defensive player down for Mill Creek.
Another guy down. Hot night. Might be a little cramping. So it'll still be 2nd and 10 from the 50. 5:16 to go in the quarter. So more than enough time to take our time and do whatever we want to drive it on down these last second half of the field, 50-yard line.
Well, you want to get a positive play on this second down play so that you don't put yourself in a 3rd and long situation where the other team knows exactly what you're doing.
Good sign there. Players sitting up. Coach Maloof goes out to check on him. Good sportsmanship shown by Coach Maloof as always. He's up and walking on his feet. He's walking a little gingerly.
Can't see the number on that guy.
Clark, number 13, Clark for Mill Creek. But the good sign is he's walking off under his own power.
Same thing, Bill. You want to find out who his replacement is. Who are they bringing in for Mr. Clark? Let's see if he can cover.
That our coach is on the roof above our head here. I'm sure got those binoculars on.
No question about it.
All right, we got 2 backs in the backfield. One of them we'll probably see a little motion in a second. Lance Jackson is standing right beside Lewis. Lewis Williams, 5 yards deep. Ready to take the snap. Looks across the middle.
Good catch.
Good catch.
Pass is complete to number 11, Isaiah Wilson.
Isaiah Wilson with a reception of about 8 yards. 7 yards.
Yards on the play, 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3. Big play here. 3rd and 3 from the 43. The 40, the line to make.
And they're trying to help. They're trying to help that sophomore defensive back here near the boundary by bringing the safety over the top, which is leaving the middle of the field wide open.
Lewis looks across the middle. Lewis got a scramble. He dumps it. Go,
Perfect,
great play. Lance
perfect.
Jackson.
Great job,
Touchdown.
Lewis.
If he's got a sore ankle, he didn't act like it on that play.
Well, he did just enough. What a veteran play by Lewis, and he's showing great leadership, great decision making, and an excellent pass and throw right there.
They had pressure on him. He stepped up and flipped it to Lance as his pressure valve. 1st and 10.
Good snap.
Hand off up the middle. Good hold.
Good job. Good
Good push. Keep moving those feet. Lance Jackson.
Kind of gave them a little bit of their own medicine on that one there.
Good hard drive. As you say, the pass will set up the run.
Absolutely.
2nd and short. 2nd and about 1 from the 24. We're getting close to that red zone. Let's go.
Now, do you take a shot here, or do you go ahead and get the first down?
4:43. Whistle. What's whistled? I hear whistles.
Referee timeout.
The back judge is walking up. Was he the one that called it? He's walking all the way to the middle.
It's not a measurement. No, they're trying to get the clock reset, maybe.
They're pointing at the clock.
They're looking at the scoreboard. And giving those Mill Creek DBs a chance to catch their breath.
As Bobby Boucher's at water, high quality H2O time here with 4:43 in the second quarter. We approach halftime. Our whole video board just went out.
Okay, and
We're going to reboot.
try to reset that. Here we go.
3:39. Well, it'd be all right with me if we just ran those 3:39 off and put it in the end zone.
Hey.
The old saying, you score too quick sometimes, and you give the other.
Absolutely.
The other
Give the
team
other
a
team
chance.
Yeah. Right now we have the momentum.
But I never turn down points.
Absolutely.
Second and 2 from the
Second and 2.
Short. Let's don't have a loss. Let's don't take a loss.
Yeah.
2nd and 2.
I mean, now you can take a shot. You got a short down and distance on the
2nd and 2 from the 24. Clock running. 4:30. Clock running. The clock's running, and the officials are standing around. They stopped the clock again. Coach, I don't understand everything I know about this.
They're waiting for them to blow it. Okay, now they're blowing it. There we go.
And they started it again. Whatever. Here we go. 2nd and short. Lewis looks over the middle. Throws over the middle.
Touchdown.
Isaiah's open.
Oh, God.
Flag.
Yeah,
on the
got to
way.
throw a flag. Got to throw a flag. Same thing, Bill. When number 9 went out.
He had to tackle it.
intended receiver, number
He had to tackle, save a touchdown.
Hey, number 27 is getting on-the-job training right now, Bill.
Baptized under fire.
Baptized under fire.
4:16 to go in the second quarter. Mill Creek still leads 19-14. We're gonna be entering the Chase's Wingery red zone.
Absolutely.
Hello, Chase's Wingery red zone
At the 13-yard line there.
from the 12. 1st and 10 from the 12. 4:16 to go in the quarter.
Now they got a lot of.
Lewis has Cam Jackson in the backfield with him. He hands off to Cam. Cam up the middle. No gain. It's going to be
Oh, this is one of those read option plays.
a great pile of humanity there.
Right. They got 7 in the box. You pass. They got 6 in the box. You run.
The old read running down to 4 minutes.
Well within DePeralta's field goal range. So
2nd down and 10 from the 12.
yeah, we didn't come here for a field goal though. Mill
Lewis-
Creek is conceding the middle of the field, Bill.
Lewis has 2 wideouts either side. Across the middle.
They're conceding the middle of
Touchdown.
the field.
Hello, Norcross, Georgia.
Bill, I just told you.
Christian Sims.
They are conceding the middle of the field, and that's where we're going to attack.
Nice throw, nice catch. He came across the goal line, and he laid it where the defense would have to interfere with him to break it up.
Great job, Christian, coming back from that drop earlier. That would have probably been a
Christian
touchdown.
Sims, great job, buddy.
Good throw, good catch. And now we got a brand new football game,
Kelly
Bill.
Peralta ready to kick. Snap, kick, up. It's good.
Brand new football game.
3:38 to go in the halftime. We got a new leader. Norcross 21, Mill Creek 19.
So, Bill, let me explain what's going on from the defensive side and what we're attacking. They have a sophomore DB that came in to replace number 9 that went out with the injury. They're trying to give him safety help over the top to protect him.
A good kick. We need to give them a long field because they want to run. So we got to have a stop. We got to have a stop.
Big.
Go to the house up 2. 3:38 to go in the second quarter.
Big special teams play is what's needed right here. Pin them down, stop them, get another score before the half.
Here comes the kickoff.
Good job.
Good, deep. It's going to be
That's
took it in about the 4, right up the middle. And he's going to pull down at about the 26.
Not bad, not bad.
3:31 to go. Mill Creek will have a 1st and 10 as they start this drive on the 26. Step up defense.
Well, there's no mystery what Mill Creek wants to do here, and then we just got to identify if we want to.
So Baxley Harris, 3 backs in the backfield with him. Hands off to the right. Big hole. He gets about 5, 6. Chancellor Lee Parker, the 5'11", 185-pound junior. That kid will be back next year, Dwayne. He's a horse.
He's a horse. That's no question about it.
Second short. Second about 3. Running down to 3 minutes to go in the quarter. Come on, defense. Up the middle. Up the middle he goes. Up the middle he goes.
Another wham play.
Big run. Big run. 2:55 to go. That was too many yards on one play, Coach. We need to make them grind that thing out.
It's turning out to be a battle of wills. We want to pass the ball. They want to run it. And whoever can stop the other first from doing it is going to be.
From the 39, a handoff to Chancellor Lee Parker.
Oh, good. Good tackle.
He got about 4 or 5. Got about 4. Second down from the 36, 2:27, 2:25, the clock running. Come on, defense. And up the middle again. Oh, good stop. Good stop.
And here's
Tyler Moore again.
Here's the type of situation that's going to determine this ball game. 3rd and about 5, maybe 6, call it. 2
minutes. 3rd down and 5. Big play, Dwayne Dennis. From the 35.
Now we got to be smart then. Watch that tight end and slot. Here we go. Last time they were in this situation, Bill, they ran the option, fake to the quarterback kept it. So
3rd and long, he kept it.
Got to be conscious of that. Let's try to hold them to a field goal here. Long field goal.
Linebackers got to do their job. Stay at home.
And we have, let me see, how many timeouts do we have? We've got 2 left.
And Mill Creek has 1. They just called their second timeout, so they have 1 more left. 1:43 to go in the second quarter. Our score: Norcross 21, Mill Creek 19. Big play. They don't get a whole lot bigger than this one, Coach. 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5 from the 35. He's a little bit outside of field goal range. If we can hold him out here.
There you go.
So it may be a 4-down territory.
Well, if we get a big stop right here, you make them.
I may have to punt if we can lose a little yard, because they want to pin us back. All right, Mill Creek calls their play.
Hey, they're not going to decide what they're doing. They're loading up on that right side.
He's bringing 2 wideouts to the right. Chancellor Lee Parker in the backfield with him. He's looking left a little bit. He's trying to read our defense. He looks left. He throws. Oh, almost intercepted.
Oh, Josh, you got to get that.
Flag? A flag, a late flag.
May have been a little bit of contact on the pass. It might have been the Mill Creek coaches over there campaigning for.
It came from the visitor side.
Yeah.
Defensive pass. Big mistake. Big play. Going to be 1st down. 1:39 to go in the quarter.
Can't help them out there, Bill.
That was big. They're going to spot the ball right on the 20, right on the red zone, right on the 20. 1:39 to go in the second quarter. 1st and 10 from the Norcross 20 for the Mill Creek Hawks. Harris has 3 men in the backfield. That line packed in tight. Handoff right. He's going to be stopped for no gain.
Good hit. Good hit.
Roland Jackson in on the play.
Good job.
Gain of about maybe 1.
123.
Jalen Carter also in on the play. Good defensive play. Need to do it again. 1:19 clock running. 2nd and 9 from the 19. He has wide outs left. He's looking left. He's throwing left. The pass is up. It's short.
Pass is incomplete.
Third down.
They do not want to pass the ball, Bill. This is not what they want to do.
That's not his happy place, is that?
And Bill, correct me if I'm wrong. Is that quarterback left-handed? Or did that ball just come out bad?
He's a amphibious.
He hadn't thrown enough for me to figure out whether or not he's left or right hand.
Third down. 3rd and 9. Here we go, folks. 1:08. The clock is stopped after the incompletion. 3rd and 9
Three
from
receivers.
3rd and 9 from the 19. He has 3 wide outs left. They going to call their last timeout?
Yes, sir.
Or did Norcross call a timeout?
Mill Creek.
Mill Creek. Everybody wanted timeout, I think.
Here's the thing now. If we stop them right here, we're looking at about what there, Bill? 35, 40 yard.
That's a long kick. If we hold them right here from the 19.
36.
That's a long kick. No wind. These high school kids, though, they're not like your grandpa's Rosemobile. They're not. We have Thunderfoots on all the teams these days. Big play. 3rd down and 9 from the 19. 1:08.
I'd be looking for a screen. Be wary of something like that because they haven't shown that they can drive the ball down the field passing it. I think our defensive backs are
A pass to number 20 or number 4 on a. Let's see.
Third down at 9 yards to
Number 4 is right beside the quarterback, just to his left. He has 3 wide outs left. He looks left. He's gonna be dropped.
Yeah,
He's gonna be
ball.
No, the ball was. I don't know what. What the officials calling that?
Gosh.
Okay, they're gonna kick. They're running the special teams out.
With a minute left.
1:02. The clock is stopped with incompletion. They're going to put the tee down at the 25, 35. A 35-yard from almost the middle of the field. There's the kick. It's short. It's short.
And he did not get it. He did not get it. He did not get it.
All right. With 58 seconds, we get the ball back. I guess we don't do anything wild and crazy with 58 seconds on our own 20. 1st and 10 from our own 20.
Bill, if they rotate that safety to go over there and protect number 27 again.
You might see how far Lewis can throw it.
Hello.
See how fast Isaiah can run the 40. See if he can run a 4.40 right quick here. We got 58 seconds. We don't need to.
Well, guess what? They've got number 9's got healthy all of a sudden, Bill. They brought him back in the game.
Mr. Miyagi rubbed his hands together and laid him on his knee and said, Daniel, son, get back in there.
But I'm sure he's not 100%, so, hey.
1st and 10 from the 20. 2 wide outs to either side. Handoff up the middle. Nice little gain of about 4 by Lance Jackson. Cameron Jackson, 22. The Jackson and Jackson guys. Clock running, 46 seconds, 45. So we'll have to snap it one more time before the half. Who does Lewis have in the backfield with him? Is it Cameron again? He throws in the flat. Ooh, that's a little dangerous. That's going to run the clock out inside 24 before we start the 25-second clock. That should That should do it for the first half.
You think they're going to take it in?
Jalen Green with reception. 3rd down and 10.
Yeah.
9, 8. Yep, we're not going to snap it again after we dodged a little pass in the flat there. Let's don't tempt fate. There you go. All zeros for the first half. So, at the end, the first half of play, your score, Norcross Blue Devils 21, Mill Creek Hawks 19. So we'll be back after a great halftime show. Our cameras will stay on and pick up the bands. And so we'll take a break and we'll be back for if it's like that first half, I don't know if we can handle it.
Hey.
That's more fun than a barrel of monkeys.
Hey, I said this at the beginning of the game. These are the type of games you
Great
get when you
game.
play Mill Creek and Norcross. So
Shannon Jarvis and coach team is always going to be ready to play.
Yeah.
So we'll be right back after the halftime break.
We can leave.
I'm about to pass out. Is my phone ring, girl? No?
What is it on? What percentage is it on? Is it on?
28.
28.
Yeah. My phone been through hell, bro. You should know that by now.
I'm gone. I'll see y'all later. I'll come back in 5.
You want to stay here? You stay here.
I'm about to like.
It's not like many good things.
Senior staff members include Megan Phillips, Lynn Bingham, Sean Womack, Ronald Gonzalez. Band is under the field direction of drum major Tim Aceto, Nadia Gonzalez-Rendes, and Colby Shaw. Brian Phil Green, this second time, bands of America Regional and
They're yelling at you?
and 3-time BOA Festival champion. This year, the Mill Creek Women's Ensemble will get invited guest
I'm
performers
gonna call my sister, bro.
at the University
I couldn't
of
pick up, bro.
January Music Festival, the University of Alabama High School Honor Band, and the Music for All National Concert and Band Festival. This year's program
I got more
is
weed, I got more
titled
everything in
Girls
that.
with Flax Hair, and it
Bruh.
features the music of blonde music,
What?
Whitney Houston, and original music by Vince Bingham and John Cypher. Our show follows the famous fairy tale Cinderella with a bit of a twist. Tonight, the band will perform parts 1, 2, and 3 of our 5-part show. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming drum major Tim Aceto and the Pride of Mill Creek Marching Band.
Are you guys doing this every time now?
Yeah.
Did he say we can get a rope for this?
I'm calling my ass. Ah, shit.
Hi.
You throw all the food away?
Huh?
You throw all the food away?
No, just to get the ones that ain't got nothing in it.
Did you eat already?
Huh?
Did you eat already?
Sometime or another.
Hello,
There's
mom.
food. Jack want some?
Estoy aquí en la escuela.
Yeah, there's chicken wings in there. Go grab. What does he want?
Estoy haciendo cosas de la escuela porque hay un juego hoy de fútbol americano.
Huh?
Sí, estoy grabando todo esto
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
para un clase.
Yeah, empty coat.
Sí, no, de frío. Sí,
Now I'm gonna give me some of the chicken legs.
sí, ya. Hey, Mary, how's that week? Alright, well, I gotta go. Oh, okay, pues. Oh, yeah.
Okay, let me see how I can get down these steps. Yeah.
Ahí está, pues.
Thank you.
I love you too, Mom. Bye. Bye. I can't drink. This is You going back with Gaston? Back home?
Yeah.
Yeah, algo está quemando.
I know. I think it's too long.
Ay, pues de puta madre.
But my cavity is opening and I can't even eat nothing.
Still pizza left?
Oh my god, you scared me. Yeah, there's still pizza left.
Alright, sorry.
You're fine. There's pepperoni right there.
How you guys doing?
We're doing good.
What?
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be harder, but no.
Yeah. Alex says we're fine.
Alex, who's that?
The person that gave you the job.
Oh. Is this your first time working doing this or no, right?
Wait, what?
Is this your first time doing this or no?
First time manning that thing. But it's my second time doing this.
Or boy.
That.
Boy. Do you know some kid named Brian Palacios? He's a junior? No?
I don't know most normal juniors. Mostly because I'm JA, so.
Oh, you're the smart kid.
Huh?
You're the smart kid.
Yep.
You know a girl named Marnella?
I don't know.
Oh, because she's also JA. I don't know if she's in there or not, but she was also in JA.
Alright.
Ladies and gentlemen, now into the field is your award-winning Norcross High School Blue Devil Marching Band. The band is under the direction of Mr. Lee Newman and assistants Mr. Alan Gresham and Miss Maria Phillips. This season we proudly present Shine. The band will perform selections including This Little Light of Mine and Shine. The Norcross Marching Band is under the field direction of drum majors Cecilia Nielsen, Evan Johnson, and Adam Varsity. Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present the Norcross Blue Devil Marching Band.
Camera 1's down. We ran out of charge.
And what is camera on one?
Huh?
Like what was camera on? Camera on up there, right?
Yeah.
So what are you doing? Are you trying to fix something?
Well, the only thing I can do is find the charger, and the charger is in camera 2, which I need for the play. Wait, no, camera 4, which I need for the plays. So this is going great.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Norcross, the blue double. Team that is 3.9 and a half, 1.17. Halftime score, Archer 41, Spartanburg 7. Halftime score, Marietta 28, Collins Hill 0. Halftime score, Southside 3, Duluth 0. And halftime score, Wesley 21, Harvard 7.
I heard it on there.
Marietta, I thought they might hang good Marietta.
Aaron's got a good passing attack.
So receiving, passing, Lewis, just
He's not answering Albert.
it's just ours. We were wondering about his.
209 yards of total offense.
You wanna talk about those?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Next week, a little light that we don't have to
Our little lamp. Hello again, fans. Time's running down here at the halftime. The bands are off the field. Running down toward 3 minutes left in the halftime break. We've been handed the halftime stat sheet in the press box. Dwayne's getting his headset in place here to give us his interpretation of all these numbers.
Well, Bill, in my estimation, the first half was about a war of wills. Mill Creek wanted to come out and establish that they can run the ball, and they did. And we wanted to establish that if you stop us from running the ball, we'll pass the ball. And we did.
That's a big number on passing.
209 yards in the first half.
Yards. That top number, that you hate to see a negative number.
Right.
-3 on rushing.
Well,
Kendall and Lance, Cameron and Lance, gave us some good attempts.
Well, and coming into the game, we knew we had a young offensive line, and that's going to be, the thing that we struggle with initially. But like I said, if we pass to run the ball, we'll have opportunities because we've seen that they're very susceptible to the pass. So,
Isaiah Wilson, 86 yards, 3 catches.
Chris.
Big 5 catches in the first 57 yards. Big 3 on one drive there. That's really big for us.
And surprisingly, we kind of went away from Hayes, and I think we're going to go back to him at some point. Mill Creek, we had a lot of success while Mr. Williams, Colin Williams, number 9, was out for a good couple of series, and that's when we took advantage of that. Left the middle of the field open because they were trying to give safety help to the underclassmen at DB number 27, Kamari Glover. And so, like I said, it's been a war of wills, and now somebody has to decide that, hey, I'm not going to let you do what you do best. And whoever does that is probably going to win this football game.
Cut out the mistakes. The team that plays more mistake-free in the second half is going to go a long way because with just a 2-point difference, Mill Creek gets the opening drive. They receive the ball to start the third quarter, down 2. So it's all there on the table.
Well, think about this, Bill. A lot of what Mill Creek got in the first half are things that we gave to them. So
short fields,
miscues. Hey, now if we can get them to do some of the same things, you know, it increases our chances. But
and if we can play that run a little tougher, a little tighter.
Two things, Bill. I think they've done a little bit better job on their special teams on the kicking side, not necessarily the field goals, but when it comes to
the field position,
establishing field position. So now we've got to make an adjustment in regards to that. We've got to be a little bit better on our coverage units, kind of pin them down. That's not their strong suit. So let's try to find more and more opportunities to put them in a bad situation.
Well, one of their good scoring drives, they banged it up the middle for about 15 yards of carry several times consecutively. So we've got to really suck it up and pull in tight. But one time we had him in the backfield and we turned him loose. We might have had a loss of 5 and he turned it into a gain of 5.
Turn the corner. And I think one of the biggest plays of the first half for Mill Creek was the read option play where he faked to the running back, kept it.
He kept it.
And got a big third down that kept that drive going, because at that point you're either punting the ball.
He rolled to his left around his own sideline over there and got a big first down for the Hawks. So
exactly. And they would have either had to punt or attempt a long field goal. We just saw on a 36-yarder, not necessarily the strongest of legs on the field goal. So that might be the extent of his range there, Bill.
So last week, Mill Creek at home against Decula, they scored early like they did tonight, and they scored early in the second half. So we've got to be ready. They will come out loaded for bear. They'll come out ready because they're thinking, we did it last week, we can do it again. Right. Our defense had better be ready to step up and hold it. If we can hold them, like you said, field position. Their first 2 drives were inside our 50. They had from the plus side of the field.
Exactly.
So if we can cut that out, get a good stop, we're up 2. If we could go up 9, that's breathing room.
And somebody has to make a big play. Whether it be
Christian Sims, somebody in the middle.
Coming up, creating a fumble, tackle for loss.
Tyler Moore had 2 tackles for loss at the Dome. Jalen Carter had 2 tackles. Tyron Long had 2 tackles for loss. So look, they've got to step it up and do that same thing again in this second half to put them behind the chains. If they want to run, put them behind the chains. Give them third, like you said, Coach, 3rd and long. Tempt them to throw. Make them do what they don't want to do. Get them out of their happy place.
Right.
All right, we're running down 10 seconds. The officials are having their confab at midfield. We're good to go as long as they don't stomp on the devil out at midfield.
And let's go ahead and tip our hats to the officials. That this might have been their first game this week. We don't know for sure. But for the most part, they've stayed out of the contest and let the kids play it out. Maybe one bad call on the pass interference.
As they say in baseball, if you don't remember who the umpire was, he did a good job.
There you go.
So, all right, so we're ready to kick. We've Lee Parker back deep for Mill Creek. We've got it teed up on the 40.
On the left hash. And
let's see if we can put this thing in the end zone. I hear the whistle. Here we go. So we're set to go. Start the second half. That's a good kick.
Great kick.
He brings it in on the 2. Oh, Lee Parker kept his balance good. He was hit at about the 18. He staggered for about 7.
First and 10, Mill Creek.
So he'll be spotted down at the 26. First and 10, 11:52 as we start the 3rd quarter.
Decent special teams play. I'd be interested to see if at some point we decide to bring that extra person from the secondary into the box to slow down this run.
So two safeties back.
Jet
to Roble around left end. He's got a gain of about 4 or 5.
Yeah. Roble, the ball carrier, out to the 32-yard line.
Mill Creek has a tendency to bring motion late and don't give you an opportunity to adjust to what they're trying to do.
Second and about 5 from the 32. Whistles.
Offsides.
Offsides, Norcross. We jumped. That'll give them a first down, I think. Enough.
Yeah.
Yep, moves the chains. 11:26. First and 10. As he's busted it up toward about the 48.
Head for a first down at the 48-yard line.
Parker with a gain of about 12 from Mill Creek.
Jet.
Around right in. He's trying to find the right end. Good footwork of his own to turn the corner. I thought we might stretch him out to the sideline, Coach, but he
lost contain temporarily there, and that's all he needed.
He turned it up. So he gained about 5. He made 5 out of about nothing.
Coach Maloof is talking to the official about the hold on that play.
Coach, they're sending wideouts. Well, what's going on here? How can you send one guy off that late and not have too many men on the field?
Well, there's no way in the world, side to side.
He's down to the 15. There's a flag.
Oh, gosh. He's going to call face mask on that.
Lee Parker with a good hard run around the right end.
Yeah, they're going to put him right inside the 10 with this penalty.
The ball is spotted at the 18. He called face mask. They're going to march it down to about the 9. It'll be first and goal inside the 10 at the 9 for Mill Creek with 10-18.
Personal foul. Is that a 15-yarder? Yeah, I think it's. Yep.
First and goal from the 9. 10-18 to go in the third quarter. Need a stop right here. Norcross is up by 2. 21-19.
Fumble.
The ball's loose. It is.
We got the ball.
Norcross football.
That's exactly what we needed, Bill.
Whoa, hello, Norcross, Georgia.
Exactly what we needed. And
Jalen Carter come out of the pile with the ball. Heads up.
That speaks to a halftime adjustment right there. Whatever we did right there to stop that trap play from happening and got penetration, which was the key, and now we're in business.
The back door wasn't open that time. He ran into big Jalen Carter, and the ball came loose, and the turnover. First and 10 for Norcross from our own 11 with 10:07 to go in the third quarter.
Would love to get a score right here, Bill. Would love to get a score right here.
That would be a big turnaround. Lewis Williams sends 3 wide outs in close to the right. On the right side, he got 3 guys up. It was a handoff to the right, no gain. Might have lost a yard.
Jackson, the ball carrier.
Kind of set something up right there. Wanted to see if they were staying at home.
Second and 11.
Ball spotted at the 9-yard line. Second and 12.
Lewis sends 3 wide outs to the right.
I think we're going to Mr. Sutton on this one.
He looks left. He throws across the middle.
Yeah.
43 for Mill Creek. Got his hand on it.
Intended for Hayes Sutton.
Broke it up. Hayes
Broken
Sutton
up by number 9 for the Hawks.
didn't get a chance to haul it in. Big play here, Coach.
Big
third
play.
And about 12. 9:34 after the incompletion. Big third down play. We need to get out of this end of the field. Love to have a first down. Lewis looks across the middle. Lewis throws deep. Overthrown.
Pass is incomplete. Isaiah Wilson, the intended receiver.
So it'll be 4th down and 10 from our own 9.
Got to get a good punt. Get out the deep part of the end zone here.
Good clean snap.
Last time had a snap over his head. So You know,
Put that behind us and move on and boot that thing out here. Let's get it back across midfield. From the 10, that would be a 40-something yard punt. You'd almost like one of those rugby-type kickers if you could kick it away from him. He's standing in the end zone. There's a snap. It's a good snap. There's a kick. Good kick away.
Let's get a good roll on that. Oh, gosh.
Oh, where did it go out of bounds?
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Kind of went off the side of his foot there, Bill.
It hardly got past the line of scrimmage. Short field here for Mill Creek. They get the ball back on the 20.
Such a luxury.
Automatic.
Well, they're young, and this is where you got to grow up right here.
First and 10, Mill Creek from the Norcross 20.
The wham play's coming. Wham.
Up the middle.
Yeah.
He stopped. He's pushed back. He's lost a yard.
Good job. Good job. We
Good
stopped
job by
it.
the middle of the line there. Lee Parker with no gain. Oh, they actually gave him a yard on that, Coach. Second and a long 9. He sends 3 wideouts to the right. He did a hard snap, tried to draw us offsides. Our guys jumped a little bit, but not across the line. Takes the snaps, handoff up the middle. He's down. Gain of about 5.
Nothing new with Mill Creek here.
Big play, 3rd down.
3rd down, about 6.
3rd and long, 3rd and 6 or 7.
And that's a running down for Mill Creek.
3rd down. They're in 4-down territory. They probably won't want to kick after that field goal attempt earlier. He's going to pass. There's a throw.
Pick. Oh,
Incomplete. No. Incomplete. No flag. 4th down. 8:05 to go in the 3rd quarter.
Let's see if they're going to pass or they're going to
They're sending the
field goal unit.
They're sending some big boys in, some blockers. Yep, here comes the kicker. He's spotting it on the 24, a 34-yard attempt. There's the snap, the kick, it's blocked. Oh, he had a hand on it and it still went through.
Small victory right there.
So they had 2 attempts to score from the 10 and the 20, and they came away with 3 to take the lead again. Their new score with 8:01 to go in the 3rd quarter. Our new score is Mill Creek Hawks 22, Norcross Blue Devils 21. Coach, we need to take this kickoff and put points on the board again.
Right now, the difference in the game is that safety right now.
Yep, the 2 points. So Mill Creek has it teed up. Randy Cochran and
Okay.
a low line drive kick.
Oh, gosh.
Into the end zone.
And the ball's kicked in the end zone will come out for a touchback at the 20-yard line.
We may need to implement that strategy right there, Bill.
The old low line drive. 1st and 10 for Norcross from our own 20 with 8:01 in the 3rd quarter. Lance Jackson runs on a little late, goes into the backfield with Lewis Williams. Wideouts either side. Lewis takes the low snap, looks up the middle, steps in the middle, drops it off to Lance. Lance pushes a pile up forward for about 6 or 7 yards. Coach, we've seen that 2 or 3 times.
Yeah. It's kind of a middle screen.
Your safety valve there, and it turned into positive yards. 2nd and about 3. Handoff up the middle. Gain of about 1.
Nobody blocked 47 coming off the edge there, so.
Oh, big third down.
Big third down right here.
Big third down right here, fans. 7:23 in the quarter, the clock running. Christian Sims in the slot. Lance Jackson behind Lewis.
You got Hayes Sutton over there.
Here's the snap. Good catch by Isaiah Williams.
Good job. Good job.
Good job. Good run after the catch. Good job, Isaiah.
Mill Creek's DBs are so fearful of getting beat deep. They're underneath routes and the outs.
Big play.
So we'll
Big
take 'em.
third down, first down. First and 10 from our own 41. Low snap. Lewis picks it up. Oh, that one was busted from the start as they got into that backfield. And
we got to get that situation squared away. With
a negative play. We're behind the chains with 6:40. The clock is stopped.
Flag on the play. Flag on the play. And that happened on the Mill Creek sideline.
A personal foul against Mill Creek.
All right.
That should give us a first down, Dwayne.
Coach,
it's going to be close. They're marking it off. They're starting way back.
That's a 15-yard penalty, and the ball will be spotted at the Mill Creek.
big play right there.
Oh, first down. Do the math. That was just enough for the first down.
Yep, they're moving the chains.
So first and 10 as across midfield at the Mill Creek 48. Lewis Williams takes a snap. Hands off at the middle. That's a good hole. A good break.
Good Jackson.
Good run.
Good job, Jackson.
Cameron Jackson on a good run up the middle. He stopped at the 32. Good job by the big guys in the front line to break that hole open.
16-yard gain on the play.
16 yards by Cameron. Handoff, same thing up the middle. They stopped him after a gain of about 2.
Cameron Jackson, the ball carrier, for a gain of 2 yards down to the 30. Mill Creek tackle made by number
All right, we're getting down close. We're on a 30, getting down close to that red zone. We need a touchdown, Dwayne. 2nd and 8 from the 30. Lewis looks over the middle, throws over the middle. He's got a guy breaking open. He's got it.
Touchdown! Touchdown!
He's going to mark him on the 1. He's going to mark him on the 1 yard line.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
reception. Down to the 1 yard line.
Is that Isaiah Wilson? He's down. He probably fell on the ball in the end zone. He's 3 yards deep in the end zone. He's not getting up too fast. So let's get on up, buddy. First and goal from the 1. All the Norcross Blue Devils want to signal touchdown. Our Gwinnett Medical crew is out checking on him.
Good job, Lance. Good job.
Lance Jackson.
and to make it even worse, they marked it outside of the 1.
Yes, 1.5 yards.
Look for Norcross to come out in the blood formation. Wouldn't be surprised to see a fullback get the ball.
So Lewis puts his helmet back on. We got Cameron Jackson in the backfield with him.
First and goal from the 1 yard line.
I wouldn't expect to see Lewis carry with his ankle
Well, we're not.
situation.
We're not in blood.
The middle is wide open again, Coach. Snap into the push. Oh, the push that. We probably gained 3 feet out of the 6 that we needed. Win that rugby scrum. Push it. Second down and go, inside the 1. And we're stopped right at the line of scrimmage again. It's going to be third down and 1.
1 yard line. Third down and goal.
Lewis Williams walks over toward the sideline looking to the coach. Are we going to go shotgun? We're going to go Wildcat?
Wildcat with Josh Graham, and he's probably going to do a read option and run it to the outside.
Number 1.
Josh Graham, who can throw, by the way.
So Josh Graham, he's in the shotgun. He's 5 yards deep. He's back at the 6. Oh, they caught him back at the 5.
Josh Graham, the ball carrier.
Yeah.
Stopped at the 5-yard line.
Penetration coming over the left side or right side of the offense holds us to a field goal.
That hurt, Coach.
Well, we got a bad spot from the get-go. You know, touchdown, move it outside the 1, and we just went backwards from there.
Attempt a 22-yard
Okay, the field goal attempt
the right hash.
from the 12. The kick is up. It's good.
And the kick is good.
We got a new leader.
It's going to be that type of game. It always happens like this when these two teams meet.
With 3:42 to go in the third quarter, the new score, Norcross Blue Devils 24, Mill Creek Hawks 22. We're back to that 2-point lead that we had at the half. There's 3:42 to go in the quarter. So 15:42 to go in the game. So we need a defensive stop. All right, we tee it up on the 40. Let's have one of those line drive kicks that reaches the end zone.
Parker along with number 18, Romeo Pelham. Robert De Peralta, the kickoff for Norcross.
De Peralta ready to kick for the Blue Devils. 3:42 to go in the third quarter as we ready for the kick. There it is.
Okay.
He
doesn't want it. He don't want it.
Dropped
He's
at the
not
10.
interested.
He picked it up.
Oh, God.
We turned him loose. He's running it out to the 30.
Oh, man. Hey, well, now we found the person we want to kick to.
Romeo Pelham with a return at the 31-yard line.
Him bobbling the ball kind of threw the coverage off a little bit.
Everybody let up. He dropped it, fumbled it,
First and 10 Hawks from the 32-yard line.
and he didn't make that easy mistake of falling on it.
Right.
The knee go down. Sometimes you see a punter, the knee will go down to pick it up.
Exactly.
He grabbed it up at the 10 and made it out to the 32. First and 10 for Mill Creek from their own 32. Quarterback keeper.
Quarterback keeper by Maxley Harris.
He gets about 3. Harris
Out to the 36-yard line. Gain
out to
of
the
3 yards
36,
per play.
second down and about 7.
The Devils tackle made by Jalen Jackson.
Jalen Jackson with another stop for the defense.
Second and 6.
Second and 6 from the 36 with 3:07 to go in the third quarter.
Watch the pass.
Passing deep. He's open. He's got it. He's caught it. He's out of bounds at the 25.
Finally got behind the secondary.
Pass complete to Parker
Coach.
Roble.
Parker Roble is his go-to guy, number 20.
Right. And it's one of those
22-yard line of Norcross.
few times, wasn't necessarily a particularly good pass, but on point, and Robles makes a good play and caught us
he was
falling
open.
asleep on the run. Back to the run formation.
That's
Trap.
Lee Parker. He's up the middle. He's breaking through. He's going to the word.
Touchdown.
He's in the end zone
Touchdown, Mill Creek.
from 25 yards out.
26-yard touchdown by
Good, hard, long run. It's like a ping pong match.
Right through the heart of the defense.
Chance Counselor Lee Parker, that junior, is a tough running back.
Sam Stites in to attempt the extra point.
Sam Stites to kick the extra point for Mill Creek. It's good.
Extra point is good.
So with 2:41 to go in the third quarter, your new score, Mill Creek 29, Norcross 24. So we got to do it again. Take this drive back down, and we need another touchdown to answer. Be nice to get a return here on the kickoff.
Graham, Cochran, and Jackson back deep for Norcross.
Josh Graham back deep, back at the 5.
For Mill Creek.
Calabrese to do the kicking honors for the Hawks. Let's see if he kicks another one of those low line drives like he did last time. If he does, I'd like to catch it up about to 30. Here he approaches. Kicked a little bit higher.
Let's go.
Brought it in at the 10. We're up the left side. There's a flag on the play as we're hit at the 25. Hope it's not a block in the back. That'll put us back at the 12.
Multiple penalty markers down in white.
Randy Cochran on a nice return.
Mill Creek tackle made
Block in the back.
McIntyre.
Starts us off in a hole.
Penalties on Norcross. Block in the back.
We got to eliminate the mistakes. It's difficult enough. The umpire steps it off, puts it down at the 15. First and 10 from the 15. 2:34 to go in the third quarter. Lewis Williams in the shotgun. 2 wideouts either side. Gives him a hard count. Looks up, looks over to the sideline. Gets his new play. Christian Sims goes in motion. Here's the snap. Handoff up the middle. Good hard run. Cameron Jackson gained about 3. Hard 3-yard gain. 2:27 to go.
Kind of gave Mill Creek a little taste of their own medicine on that wham play there.
Is that another flag?
The referees are talking.
Face mask. Mill Creek. Get us out of the hole there.
Yeah. I'm assuming that's a. Did they have any variety besides the 5-yard variety? There used to be varying types of. I think that's just a 5-yarder.
Handoff up the middle, no gain. Might have lost a couple of feet. Second down and a short 3. Christian Sims goes in motion. Lewis Williams takes the snap. Handoff up the middle. Good run to the left side, around the left end, or up the sideline. He's pushed out of bounds.
Lance Jackson, the ball carrier, down to the.
Nice run by Lance Jackson.
First down, Norcross.
Had a little bit more real estate on the outside, he'd have been goner.
But had a track meet breakout. First and 10 from the 35. 1:37 to go in the third quarter.
And you got to give it to the Norcross staff for sticking with the run here.
Lewis Williams fakes the handoff. He looks, did he
Flag,
get it out of bounds?
flag.
Oh, the Norcross coaches are irate that they hit Lewis 2 steps out of bounds. The side judge on our side waved it off.
Got to protect it.
Coach Maloof is talking to him, but they're not listening.
Got to protect the players out there.
So he got out of bounds. Gained about a yard. 2nd and 9 from the 36. But Lewis showed good ability to get to the sideline on a tenderfoot. 3 wide outs right.
And once again, they're conceding the middle of the field, Bill.
Isaiah's to the far side. Christian Sims in the middle over there. Oh, good hard run of about 5 yards. Lance Jackson on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and about 4. 3rd and about 5, 4. From the 41. The 45 is the line to make on our own end. 1:06 to go in the quarter. Lewis takes the ball. He's being pressured. He's going down.
Williams and sack back to the 30-yard line. Credit number 42, Cooper Andelsack for the sack.
Well, a little bit of penetration there, and it made it kind of difficult for him to get set up.
Maybe that's the first time tonight we've seen the ill effects of tender foot, tender ankle. Not being mobile on another night, he would have been able to have stepped under him, around him. So we're into punt.
Good punt.
Teschner's back for Mill Creek. He lets it bounce. We get a Norcross bounce down to the 28. So with 8 seconds to go, 7, they let another clock tick off. To go in the third quarter, Mill Creek 29, Norcross 24.
And Norcross is going to have to do something on this drive to prevent them from getting a score here because
no points.
No points at all.
With a 5, you don't let them go up 8 even.
Right.
You don't want to have to score and gain 2. So here's your last play of the third quarter. Handoff up the middle. Good stop. Good stop by the middle of the line. They held him up that time.
Good job.
That runs the clock down for the end of the third quarter.
And that's the end of the third quarter. Mill Creek 29 and Norcross 24.
At the end of 3, your score, Mill Creek 29, Norcross 24.
Big pass play on the last series. Flip field position for Mill Creek when Norcross had seemed to identify what the running issue was, and so now we got to get in that same situation again and hopefully win on the pass.
We got to keep number 20 in our radar. Parker Roble is his favorite receiver. 2nd and 9 as we start the fourth quarter. Norcross needs a defensive stop right here, Dwayne.
Absolutely. And it's going to start with getting penetration on that defensive front.
So the officials get the chains in place. Turn it around. Mill Creek could be going toward the south end zone, the Duke House end zone. in the fourth quarter. No wind to speak of, no wind advantage. Second and 9, 3 wide outs to the left. Handoff up the middle.
Good run stop.
No
Good
gain.
run stop.
No, good stop in the middle of the line.
Interesting to me, Bill, there has not been one holding call on Mill Creek's offensive line, if you can believe that. They're that good.
Third and long, third and about 8. Big play. This is a big one. This is a game changer right here, folks. 3rd and 8 from their 30. The Mill Creek 38 is the line to gain. 3 wide outs left, 1 right. Quarterback drops back, looks, throws across the middle. 20's open, and he's incomplete. Incomplete. Oh, good breakup, good defense.
I'm not sure how he got behind the safety,
but he was there.
Exactly what we needed. We needed a stop, and now we
Josh
got
Graham and friends. 4th and 8 after the incompletion of the game.
I think Graham is going to be, nope. Who's that?
Isaiah Wilson.
Isaiah Wilson back
deep. Isaiah, you've got my permission to take it to the house. Here's the snap. The punt is away.
Low line drive. Punt
Isaiah
it
Wilson
towards.
says, "Let it go." They get a Mill Creek roll down to the 30.
Okay.
With 11:06 to go in the game. 1st and 10 from our own 30 for the Norcross Blue Devils. All right, if we've got anything saved in the bag for a situation like this, now is the time to break it open. Blue Devils come to the line of scrimmage at the 30. 1st and 10. 11:06 to go in the game. Lewis Williams claps his hands, takes the snap, drops it off.
Screen pass.
Screen pass. Good feet, good run. Breaking it up to the 40, 45, over 50.
Good job. Good play call.
Good. Lance Jackson with a good catch, good run, kept his feet, carried him with him, crossed midfield.
And if you remember, Bill, in the first half, we attempted to do that and just barely missed it.
1st and 10 across midfield from the Mill Creek 48. Wide out left gets it. Handoff.
Good
Lance
job.
Jackson, real
Good
left.
job.
There's a first down. There's a pass to 35. Down to about the 33. Good blocking by the big boys up front.
Good blocking. And an excellent decision by Lance to bounce that outside.
Quentin Bradford, Pharaoh Glenn, Zarek Mumfrey. Good blocking. Zarek Mumfrey, the only
Timeout, Mill Creek. And they may need that one later on.
Timeout with 10:31 to go in the game. They had to catch their breath. Like in basketball, they got a fast break going, they got a run going. They've got to call timeout, try to break that rhythm,
Absolutely.
break that run. Get everybody together and talk about it. 10:31.
And here's one way you can energize your defense is going down here and getting a score right now. They did you a favor, held fort, made a good stop, stopped the run plays, made a good break up on a pass play. So now you reward them by giving them some energy by getting a score and getting that good feeling and that momentum back and getting the crowd and the blue crew into it.
5 points. We need the 7-point touchdown.
Absolutely.
10:31. 1st and 10 from the Norcross, from the Mill Creek 35. Norcross 1st and 10 from the Mill Creek 35.
A little bit of contact back there and nothing
the
from
pass was behind him, and the defensive guy kind of put his hands on his shoulder pads, but the referee must have thought, well, the pass was uncatchable. That's the first pass that's really kind of been off target. That Lewis has really had good rhythm, good target, been on target. 2nd and 10 from the Mill Creek 35. Oh!
Tried to run before he caught it.
Oh.
Tried to run before he caught it, and he had all the time in the world.
Isaiah was wide open, and he dropped that one.
Good play design.
Good play call, play design. He wanted to get to that end zone. He wanted to get to it. He wanted to run a little too fast. 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10, Coach.
Big down and distance. You know, the type of play that's going to determine this game. We need to convert right here.
2 wide out to either side. Lewis rolling to his right. Lewis running. Lewis is down.
Yeah. You got to tip your hat to this kid out there on
flag.
What do we have here?
Is that going to be holding? Looks like a flag in the backfield.
Yeah.
Holding Norcross. Are they going to decline? Make it 4th down. Coach Henry Jarvis he's going
to back him up here, which I don't think that's necessarily a good idea. I like it for us.
Holding is the call against Norcross.
3rd and 20.
Ball spotted at the Mill Creek 48-yard line.
3rd down again after the holding call is marked off.
The person I would look to attack here is the slot receiver on the far side, number 2.
3rd and long.
Number 43 now.
Lewis just air it out, Lewis. Block, big guys.
Timeout. Why'd you call a timeout there?
Timeout. Norcross.
Big play. You got to make sure everybody is in the right spot. The right personnel is in for the play we're going to call. And
only problem I have with that, Bill, is with this type of game being as close as it is,
we're going to need that timeout.
You're going to need that timeout there. So on a 3rd and 20, you know, and some time still on the 25-second clock. You kind of want to keep that one in your back pocket.
You'd like to go ahead and
if possible,
execute.
If possible. Hey, but Coach Malouf has been doing this 30 years now, so 30 years plus.
Yeah, he saw too many things there that looked like we were not ready. You couldn't have a total breakdown. You couldn't. 9:41 to go in the game. We're getting late, Larry Munson used to say. 3rd and very long.
Give him some time, give him some protection, and let the athletes do the rest. False start. Right out of a timeout, Bill. Going in the wrong direction.
We need to gain a little bit here, Coach, and punt it down deep. We got 3rd and 30.
Chances are you're probably going to get some kind of screen, something safe.
Too many penalties in the second half, Coach. Third and long from our own 47. Lewis and Christian Sims in motion. Takes the snap. And he's dropped.
Williams is sacked back at the 35-yard line.
Just can't get.
Andosick with a sack. That'll bring up 4.
Just doesn't have the mobility that he normally would have.
Another indication of the tender ankle.
And that goes back to calling the timeout there.
Back into receive the punt for Mill Creek, number 8,
Coach, we lost almost 30 yards
After the timeout.
After the first down.
Yeah.
Ramade Peralta in to do the punting for Norcross.
Oh,
It was blocked.
block.
Coach has gone south in a hurry here.
Punt is blocked and recovered.
A little too casual trying to get it off. They sent pressure.
He dropped his punt low. He kicked it low into the line that was charging in on him. Instead of that high booming leg that we're used to seeing that gets
Right.
it up, that lofts it up in the air, that was a
Well, and this goes back to special teams, Coach. I mean, Bill, we've been saying this all night. This is the difference
been the difference in the game,
Right.
the kicking game.
So now you got to find a way to stop them. You can't let them score a touchdown at all.
You got to hold them to a field goal.
At the worst, you hold them to a
Because
field
they're
goal.
on the 27, just outside the red zone with 8:53. Got to keep them out of the end zone here, defense. Handoff around left end. He breaks the corner. He's pushing up to about the 22, 21.
Lee Parker, the ball carrier.
Gain of about 6 or 7.
21-yard line. Norcross tackle made by Christian Wright.
Running down to 8.5 minutes to go in the game. Second at about 4 from the 21. Handoff up the middle.
Watch, get the ball.
Gain about 1.
Goes to Lee Parker.
Lee Parker stopped for a gain of 1.
Gain of 1 yard.
Going to be third.
Tackle made by a host of Blue Devils.
Here's the deal, Bill. You know, the good thing is if we can get a stop here, their field goal kicker hasn't been that accurate.
That first kick was a low
Right.
dying duck. 7:58, inside 8 minutes. Third down, big play here. Third and short from the 20.
Send pressure.
Baxley Harris looks to the right, he gets his play. He looks to the flat to the right, he throws. Incomplete.
Pass is caught at the.
He caught it.
Wow.
Deschner, the reception.
Big play.
Inside the red zone at the 12. Coach, I thought it bounced.
I did too.
First and 10 from the 11-yard line.
Got to hunker down here, Blue Devils. Handoff up the middle. He stopped
Good
behind the line
tackle.
of scrimmage. Stopped.
Lee Parker, the ball carrier. Dropped at the 12-yard line by number 45 for the Blue Devils, Keyshawn Williford.
On that spot, Coach, I think Luke would have been in the end zone a while ago after that catch.
Hello.
He might have been down a yard or so back.
I'm still trying to figure out how they spotted it outside the one, Bill. Come on, defense. Big play here.
There's the pass. Turn around, look.
Nobody.
Harris's pass is incomplete.
He lofted it up there. It's kind of a jump ball. If somebody had, I think they were watching, they were guarding their receiver, that nobody saw the ball hanging up in the air.
Now, remember earlier in the game, they had that little pass to the tight end out there in the flat, so you got to be conscious of that right now.
Pass to the tight end or the quarterback keeper around the end.
Right.
Third and long.
Make some noise for your
Third and 11.
defense.
Third and 11 from the 12. He looks up. We got. He's being rolled out to the left. He throws in the end zone, over the head.
Harris's pass is incomplete.
It'll be fourth down.
There, and that affected him being able to put the ball where he wants to do.
The DBs did a good job.
Kind of a chip shot here on the field goal. Maybe we can get in there and block it.
They'll be spotting it at the 20. It'll be a third, right in the middle of the field. A 30-yard field goal attempt from the 20-yard line. the quarterback is getting a little escort to the sideline, so they're holding up to put the ball in play. The referee does. So here's the snap for a big try for a 3-point field goal. Snap, kick, up. It's good.
It's good. Barely.
The Russian judge didn't have to give it any points for
style.
for beauty, for style. It was a spinner that made its way across the crossbar.
Now you put the pressure on us. We got to score a touchdown and get a 2-point conversion just to tie it. We're more than capable of being able to score quick. We got to protect Lewis and give him an opportunity to get the ball downfield.
32-24. Anybody that's ever watched a Atlanta Falcons Super Bowl game can do the math. If it's possible, it's possible.
A big return right here would really spark everything.
Allen race to kick off for Mill Creek.
6:13 to go in the game. Mill Creek leads 32-24. So need the touchdown and the 2-point PAT. There's the kick. Taken in over on the left side. He breaks it up. Breaks one tackle, another tackle. He's up over the 30.
Randy Cochran with the return.
Randy Cochran with a good return.
Out of the 30-yard line.
6:05. First and 10 from our own 30.
No need to panic. Settle down.
Just do what we've been doing all night. Dance with what brung us. Two wide outs to either side. Christian Sims comes in motion. Lewis hands off to the right side, and he's caught from behind.
Cameron Jackson dropped back at the 28-yard line for loss of 2 yards by number 42 for the Hawks. Handle safe.
Would love to see them give Isaiah Wilson another shot to redeem himself. Had a wide open pass in the last series that I know he's probably upset about. But here's a chance to fix it.
5:40, clock running. Lewis Williams looks across the middle. He's being pressured. It's intercepted.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Mill Creek.
Pass is picked off.
And that had more to do with Lewis's ability to move with his feet than anything. Made a good play there on defense by number 43.
Brock Skinner, the 6', 200-pound senior linebacker. It was easy picking. It was floated up toward him. He picked it off and rambled into the end zone.
And it all started with Lewis getting pressure right up the middle.
The PAT kick is up. It's good. The new score, well, it's 5:29, Coach. Time's getting short, but you got to now get to work.
Right.
Now you got to have two scores.
2 scores and one.
2 scores now.
One extra point, 2-point conversion.
As Falcons fans can do the math. An 8 and a 7. And so you're saying there's a chance.
Absolutely. 2 timeouts. 5 minutes. You've got to get a score. You got to get a stop. And this goes back to taking that timeout on a 3rd and 20. You kind of want to have that in your back pocket for later.
5:29. Everybody plays big now, starting from the kickoff. We need to
execute on every single snap.
Well,
Cochran and Jackson. Norcross.
see if Randy Cochran can take this thing in and break it to the house. Mill Creek set to kickoff from 40 with 5:29 to go in the game. A low driving kick. and we just let it go out of bounds. And
No.
we're gonna be back.
No,
on
we didn't. We didn't.
Did we not touch it?
Yeah, we
he
didn't
dropped
touch
it. He dropped his flag. That's good.
Ball's kicked out of bounds. And will
Close.
be
Wow.
35.
I'm surprised that somehow he missed that ball and it took a right turn.
But it might have been good communication back there. The teammate might have been saying, "Get it! No, don't touch! Get away! Get away!" Because it's headed toward the sideline. We'll
Right.
get it on the 35 with 5:28. Wasn't it 5:29 before that kick? The clock shouldn't have ticked a second off on a kick out of bounds. First and 10 from the 35. The officials are talking about something. That's never good when the officials start having a caucus in the middle of the field. Now they're going to bring the rest of them in. We don't have instant replay in high school football. Shannon Jarvis is halfway out trying to figure out what's going on too. Coach Maloof is halfway out trying to figure out, and I don't think anybody knows what's going on.
Zaxby's. Q Barbecue.
Christian Sims is trying to join the huddle.
Kitchen. Norcross. These 3 quarters. Hippolitos.
This is a whole lot of talk, Coach.
Yeah, I'm interested in seeing.
Well, I think they're trying to decide, did he touch it or not?
Right.
By Wells Street.
He's going to wave
No
it off,
flag.
and they're going to put us down at the 5.
Thank you for your support.
Coach Maloof is not happy about that. Now that play happened on Mill Creek sideline, so of course they're going to lobby that he did touch it.
How did the official?
We'll start first and 10 from
How did
the
he?
4-yard line.
How did he call what he called? That's a good question. And then it took them 15 minutes to talk about it. Oh, Coach Maloof is hot. That's a game-changing play there, Coach. They put us back at the 5 now. That after they ruled that he didn't, they overruled their play. They overruled their play without instant replay.
That's a first.
They changed their call and they got in their huddle.
Well, now we got to keep our composure and try to find a getaway out of this hole.
And they're going to charge us a timeout. I think Coach Maloof wants some more. The lady's not singing, but she's clearing her voice. Dwayne Dennis.
Yeah, and it's the worst kind of way to lose a football game if it ends up being the end result, the self-inflicted wound.
Blue Devils didn't play a clean second half, which we said at halftime we really needed.
Right.
Some mental mistakes, physical mistakes. Because Mill Creek does not give up. They do not let up. They do not. They keep the pedal to the metal and keep bringing it all game long. So they spotted us at the 5 on our own 5. First and 10 at our own 5 with 5:28 to go.
Well, here's the thing for a young team. You get in a situation like this, and you find a way to pull yourself out of it, and it helps build character. So that's what we need right here. I'm not sure what's going on.
Well, our coaching staff is having a conference with the officials, and all the officials are on our sideline.
Not sure we're making a lot of friends today with the guys in black and white.
First and 10, 5:28 to go in the game. Good catch.
Williams' pass is complete to number 9, Hayes Sutton.
Hayes Sutton with a good reception over on the Mill Creek sideline.
Kind of been the forgotten man in the second half.
Since that early in the game when he had 3 or 4 receptions. A nice gain of about 25 yards. 28 yards. Nice play by Hayes Sutton. Need to do that again about 2 or 3 times.
Too high.
Pass is incomplete. Antoine Allen, the intended receiver. On the coverage for Norcross.
Second and 10, 4:59. We're inside 5 minutes to go. We need a touchdown in a hurry here.
Second down.
And the double move may be coming soon here on the 2 out routes.
Oh, Lewis is down.
Intended for Lance Jackson.
Took a shot. He's good.
He's getting up slowly.
Tough kid.
Third and 10, 4:55 after the incompletion. Low snap. Lewis picks it up. He's being chased. He's going down.
Williams is sacked back at the 25.
Just not getting a lot of help.
Cooper Andelset with a sack.
Lewis was being pressured, and Lewis was not real mobile.
And you just hate to see him in a situation like that, because you and I both know if Lewis is healthy, he's scrambling, he's making plays downfield and stretching the defense out, and he's just not physically able to do it tonight.
And I think Mill Creek took that into account in their defensive scheme.
Absolutely.
That Lewis can't break it and run, so you can keep him hemmed in. Punts haven't been our best friend tonight. Snap's a little high. Kick is off. It's a little wobbly.
And a fair catch is signaled for the Mill Creek 49-yard line.
And the referee gave him a yard on the bunny hop, but that's all right. I'm not complaining.
Bill, the things that have gone wrong are things that we can fix. That's the good news. The bad news is right now we've dug a hole for ourselves. Still time left in the ball game, but got to have a sense of urgency and got to start making plays right now to get ourselves out of that.
Lee Parker, the ball carrier, down to the 40.
Lee Parker still running hard. That junior's a good running back, folks.
Out of bounds by number 92 for the Devils, Jalen Parker.
Well, they spotted him out. You can't second guess what these officials are going to spot. They spotted him out short of the first down. Looked like he had another 5 yards.
I do find it very peculiar that you haven't had one holding call.
Up the middle. Oh, good stop.
Lee Parker, the ball carrier, down to the 44-yard line.
No gain. Good stop by the defensive line. Tyler Moore had a lot of good stops tonight, Coach.
Absolutely.
Tyler Moore's played a good game.
3rd down and 3.
3rd and 3. Big play.
Big
third
play.
down. Clock running 3:25. 20 seconds on the play clock. Oh,
Good tackle.
Drop behind the line.
Christian.
Lee Parker, the ball carrier.
Christian Wright knocking through the line to
Blue Devils tackle made by number 32, Christian Wright.
4th down. 4th and 3. Well, they'll run it again up the middle. So Norcross calls timeout because they were going to run all the 25 seconds off. So with 2:37 to go in the game, Norcross calls timeout on the 4th and 3. They try to turn over the stop to get the ball back and have something of a chance to make a last second turn around here in this game.
Our Silverboard Matrix sponsors, the Piedmont Bank, Norcross Sports Training Academy, Bacon's Ford, and Medical Center.
2:37 to go. 4th down. 4th and 3 from the Norcross 44. 41 is the yard to gain. Defensive line has got to fill in those holes and hit number 4 in the backfield again.
Right.
Oh, they're coming in to punt. Timeout.
Watch the fake. Watch the fake.
There's the kick. It's going to roll back down to about where we were a while ago, down to about the 7.
Down at the Norcross 8-yard line where the Blue Devils will have it.
2:25. .225 to go in the game. 39-24. We need points. Onside kick. Points again. Not asking much. Just
$1 cheeseburgers.
Is Lewis coming back or is Teddy? Teddy Gassert.
Look like Teddy Gassert.
Teddy Gassert, number 12, in for Norcross. Air that thing out, Teddy. Teddy looks, he rolls down, he's running, he's keeping. He's brought down at about the 13.
Good job, Teddy.
Nice game by Teddy, but we need to throw. We don't have time to run.
And it just shows you the difference between being able to be mobile and not being able.
If you can avoid them. But Teddy Gassert in. 3 wide outs left. He rolls to his right. He looks. It's batted by the defense. It's going.
That'll make it 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
1:46 to go in the game. 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3 from the 14.
I'm gonna write a song one day, Bill, calls Everybody Loves a Backup, and usually the backup guy is the most popular guy on the team.
It looks across the middle.
Good throw, and
it's intercepted.
Not sure what happened on there.
I think somebody might have hit his arm just as he was throwing it, and it went up. It went up softly into the night.
I don't think you're going to see Mill Creek ease up right here.
First and goal, 1:32.
Norcross with one timeout.
From the 8.
In your immediate area and dispose of all recyclables and the receptacles located throughout the stadium. We thank you for your cooperation.
You think number 4 might get it a couple times?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Number 1 is in there. I think number 1 might be fresher. So number 1, is that Thompson? And 20. He's got full backfield. He got everybody on the team back out. He takes a knee. He's in the victory formation.
And that's a classy move on Coach Jarvis's part.
Well, Shannon Jarvis is one of the deans of Gwinnett County. Been a friend of mine a long time. Fellow Sunday school teacher in the middle school, and he was at the high school division over at Hebron Church in Decula. While I was in the wild and wacky middle school section. But Shannon's a scholar and a So Baxley Harris. So it's 38. The official hadn't. He's going to let it run down to 25 before he ever sets it in play to. Yeah, they didn't even. The official just waited for it to get inside 25 to set it in play, so we didn't have to snap it again. That's going to do it. The clock's going to run down. They are lining up on the 50 for the handshakes. Your final score: Mill Creek Hawks 39, Norcross Blue Devils 24.
Well, I'm going to make a prediction, Bill. If Norcross sees this football team again with a healthy Lewis Williams, they'll beat them by at least 2 touchdowns. And that's the difference in the game right now.
Yeah, we knew going in, the X factor, as I call it during the week, people ask me, what do you think? I said, well, the X factor is Lewis's ankle, his mobility. And that in the second half, that really did come into play. We went to the second half with a 2-point lead and couldn't hold on. The mental mistakes, penalties came back to haunt us. Tough game. They always are. Mill Creek now with a 3-game win streak over Norcross. So the Blue Devils would love to see these guys in the postseason.
Absolutely, when it counts. And now, good news, bad news. Bad news, you lose a game today that you're definitely capable of winning. Good news is it's not a region game, so it doesn't cost you in the big scheme of things. But with a young team, you want to get victories early to build that confidence and that momentum going into your region.
It doesn't get any easier. These non-region games. Somebody named North Gwinnett Bulldogs next week at Sewanee. Another very tough game. So we'll have to see whether Lewis even starts next week. He wore the walking boot all week long. We saw him last night at the JV game over at Collins Hill with the walking boot on. Might be time to rest. But he's got such a heart.
Absolutely.
He's the kind of guy you want to play your heart out for.
Absolutely.
When he's leading your team. Great young man. Well, Coach, it's every night Norcross football is better than a day at the office. So.
And if we're going to talk about players of the game, my vote goes to 1 or 2 people, and I'll let you chime in there, Bill. Tyler Moore on the defensive side.
Tyler Moore had a great game.
And Hayes Sutton, even though they kind of forgot about him.
Some big catches.
Big catches in the first half to extend drives.
Isaiah had a couple of good catches.
Isaiah had some great catches. But in a struggle like this, I kind of want to give the tip of the cap. When you win, you want to salute the offensive guys.
The guy that scored the winning run.
Right.
That scored the winning point.
Right.
I'll kind of give you Tyler Moore, as I said, he can make you marry. Have a marry Tyler Moore. But he did great. I think he's deserving of the
Absolutely.
of the player of the game shirt that is so coveted among the players from the Chase's Grill and Wingery. So don't forget, go by Chase's Grill and Wingery and enjoy some of those award-winning wings and tell them that the Norcross Network sent you.
Absolutely. You got my mouth watering for some lemon pepper ones there, Bill.
Great, folks. All right. Tough game. It's always a tough game when you line up with the Mill Creek Hawks.
The mistakes that were made are correctable mistakes. I'm sure they'll go back and look at the film and try to figure out how to stop some of the things in the run game and get back to form.
So, come back to we'll be back at it again here from Blue Devil Stadium. Be safe, be blessed. Good night, everybody.
Good night.